All right, I'm here. I gotta fix that. Okay, let me see who is here. I am Legacy Moon, and you are here with Legacy Moon and Native Tribe After Dark. Of course, Native will not be here. He is getting some well deserved rest. So keep him in your thoughts. But we will carry on. So drop your moon and fire in the chat because it's Friday. Y'all I forgot I don't think I did. I know I didn't do the air horn last Friday, and I don't think I did it the Friday before that. But anyhow, I remembered it tonight. I said, I'm not going to get away this time. Look, y'all got to excuse me. You know, my sister waits till I start the show to have to heat up her food. So anyway, I don't have to sit at the other side. Just the side I want to be on. So anyway, let me see who is here in the chat. First on the moonwalk, we've got Black but Not Bitter. In those bushes, we got Delicate Dell, Salt and Pepper Trusses, Justin's mom, Shirley's divorce finally. We've got Ray Della Lewis, D Dub, Rossi, Mimi, Leo Lady. Hey, let's talk about it all. Myretta, Nola Brown, that dude oh 06. We've got Kimmy Who, AK's POV, Granny the Great, Peppermint Patty, and Tracy. How are you doing? And I know some people will probably be coming in. Anyhow, so tonight is going to be the best of Nesto. And in the comments, I can't remember who, someone wanted to start a Nesto word bank. So I was like, we can do that. That is no problem. So, but before we get into any of that foolishness, you know how we do. I always got to start off with something strange. Now, the other day, we did some DUIs and on for body cam, and got to talking about DUIs, and someone had told me that you can get that someone got a DUI for riding. Well, y'all stop it. Somebody got a DUI riding on a horse. So I was like, okay, well, let me get into it. I got sent, you know who it was? I know who it was. It was Miss Principal. She did that. Hey, it's too complicated. So she sent me the link. But it's funny. So I looked at the story that she sent me, but I found another clip on the same story, but it had a little bit more information. So we are going to get into somebody having a DUI on a horse. Let me pull that up and we will get into it. Um, Let me make sure that I am on the right, that I've shared that. Nope. Nope. Here we go. All right. Now I got it. All right. Let's get into this story here.
Conversation about this woman today. Polk County deputies arrested her for DUI on a horse. We had a lot of questions about that, so we know you have a lot of questions too. 10 News reporter Grady Trimble found out exactly what happened, and the big question, can you really get a DUI on a horse?
Well, I can tell you this is Polk County.
And it's living up to its reputation. Deputies say Donna Byrne rode her horse drunk all the way from Polk City to Lakeland.
She ultimately was going to the county jail. She just didn't realize it when she saddled up her horse and rode into town.
The 10-mile trot came to an end on Cumbie Road, where they arrested her for DUI. Deputies say her blood alcohol level was twice the legal limit.
We wanted to interview the horse, and he said he didn't have anything to say about it.
Now,
It's it's the humor that the reporter has for me. Hey, it's too complicated. How you doing, Bella? How you doing?
the horse is in the care of animal control. Its name, Bo Duke.
When you're from Polk City, riding a horse named Bo Duke, anything can happen.
Florida state law defines a vehicle broadly.
I don't don't know that I would name my horse Bo Duke after the Dukes of Hazards. I don't know that that would be what I would call my horse. I don't know about any of you, Bell. AK's POV says she looks drunk in her mugshot. Hey, Miss Niecy. Hey, pretty frugal diva. Ray Della Lewis. Val Baby.
Much anything you can ride in, or in this case on a highway. That's why when deputies got calls about this woman swaying down the road on a horse, they charged her with DUI. Byrne is also facing an animal neglect charge. They say she put the horse in danger riding it on a busy road as cars whizzed by.
Today is her birthday, and she's celebrating it in the Polk County Jail.
In Polk County, Grady Trimble, 10 News.
Now I want to say I got a few issues with that. Um, I'm on okay. The DUI, no, okay. The endangering the welfare of an animal, I'm not sure about that because it is a horse, and a horse, of course, should know how to run. So, I mean, I don't know. And they said she was going in and out of. I mean, what does that county have nothing better to do? That's my question. They have nothing better to do. Hey, Say Say said, "What the hell?" Yes. Well, it gets better. And I know y'all are wondering how it got better. I will tell you in a minute. Let me get to it because I don't want to play this whole thing. But I said, I would like to know her opinions on this. And lo and behold, I found her. So I'm getting ready to show you her interview because she has some things to say. Okay. So let me pull that up.
Today.
Well, they were sitting there saying I was weaving in and out of traffic.
Now it's hard. I know it's hard to hear, but
Which was false because I was on the sidewalk.
Okay.
And they said that, that I was drunk. And I said, no, I'm not. So they told me to get off the horse. All I want is my horse back. I just want him back.
She's not in a position where she's likely going to be able to obtain another horse in the future. This is it for her. And I think if we lose Bo Duke to the county, either because a judge says she can't have him back, which we don't believe will happen, or she simply can't afford to get him back, it's just going to absolutely crush her.
Right now, her horse is in the care of animal control. They'll be in court at the end of the month to fight for custody.
So, okay, the police officer, um, gave her a ticket. Okay, he weaving it. I still don't know how you weave in and out of traffic on a horse, but okay. Now, AK's POV, okay, she did endanger the horse by, I guess being in traffic and not being sober. She said she was. I know pretty frugal diva said would you say I think you said she's drunk right now. Let me see what you said. I think that's what you said. I can't find it. But hey, Natasha Razor Glam. No, you said, child, she stayed drunk. You can tell. And somebody else said it was more than just alcohol. Hey, Salt and Pepper Tresses. She says she's still drunk and riding dirty. I don't think they should take her horse from her. I do at least think she should have another chance. I mean, that's her pet. And I don't know. I'm still on the fence. I just don't think she should lose her pet. Hey, Reef and Muff's mom. Y'all saying she looks drunk on the interview. Hey, Southside Chi-Town. Now, remember, I also told y'all that the Amish can get pulled over for a DUI as well on their horse. And I'm gonna show you this.
Police say they're looking for two men who they pulled over for drinking and driving in an Amish buggy. It happened in northeastern Ohio. It all started when a sheriff's deputy saw the men driving the buggy while drinking spiked iced tea. Then he noticed they also had a 12-pack of beer.
And the OVI laws do apply. You're not allowed to drink and drive or operate a buggy. I've never operated an Amish buggy with a horse, but I'm told that the horse will know the way home, regardless if the operator is awake or even in the buggy.
When the deputy tried to pull over the buggy, the men jumped out and ran into the woods. The horse got spooked and took off. They caught the horse, but the men...
It cuts off there, y'all. Now, I I did learn something by watching that. I learned that um the horse always knows its way home, and I didn't realize that. So, hey, Peppermint Patty Reef and Muff's mom, D Dub, tell me that part. How y'all doing? You said, are those new Amish? I didn't think they engaged in worldly things. Oh no, that's not new. They drink. Not the Amish are known for getting DUIs and having to go through to mental health for counseling because of alcoholism, and it runs deep there. So yeah, that is the one worldly thing they do partake in. And they buy it from the store. I wonder, do they moonshine? Because they make everything else, so maybe they can make alcohol too. um hmm that's interesting. That is very interesting. So, but that alcoholism is something very prevalent in their community. So I just wanted to show y'all that, since we did we got on that topic, and since Miss Principal sent me the clip, I wanted to show you that. AK's POV said they had a six pack. Someone needs to teach them how to make moonshine. I really think they. I mean, if they don't know how, I would be shocked, because they can make everything else. So clothes, everything. They get a house. They can build a barn in a day. So they should be able to learn how to make moonshine. CJ said, "I'm going to say that moonshine, keeping it all in the community." So anyway, we are going to get into our the best of Nesto, but what we will do first is we will come up with our word bank. So what I want y'all to do is, as a matter of fact, I know just what I am going to do. Let me do this. I'm going to put the link in case somebody wants to come up here. That's what I am going to do. But in the meanwhile, if you don't, you can always just put your suggestions in the chat, and I will, of course, we can get those jotted down. Prominent woman. Hey, Major's wife, how you doing? Hey, Aunt Nettie. Um, we gonna start it off with prominent woman. Let me get this link. Yeah, that is a favorite of mine, prominent woman. uh Link. Oh wait, no. No, copy. Why won't it okay, okay, I'm hitting the wrong thing. Let me get that put in there, and then we will get started. We got prominent leg jury. Leg jury, prominent woman. Let me get a Can you hand me a pen? Here I am, not prepared again. Prominent woman, leg jury, paparazzi, ferocious. CJ said, "Let these likes be liking." So we got that part, them folks. Oh, y'all are coming up. Y'all didn't come to play. Let me see what else we got. Oh, let me get leg jury, paparazzi. And the funny part about it is we managed to spell these words to the degree of others being able to read them. That's what the bad part is. Pasteurasi. Ferocious. We got ferocious. Kosher shosher. Leg. Okay, I got leg jewelry. Kosher shosher. Them folks that. Oh my gosh. That part. Kosher shosher. Criminal. What? Okay, salt and pepper tresses. Help me out with that one. I don't know. I don't know what that one is. Salt and pepper tresses. I don't know what that one. I can't. I don't know. We got single coal nutrients. Me. Hey, Petty Patty. Me. No, you. um, instant man, instant man. And if y'all did not catch V. Lenore and I on Wednesday, y'all need to check that out because we actually found someone who speaks worser than him. Fran Drew. We got a Fran Drew. Um, Naysayer hearsay. Naysayer hearsay. Born up, up, under, up, under. Naysayer. Hearsayer. Born. Mind burgle. Did anybody put the what is it? Oh shoot, what is it? I can't think of it. I'll know when I see it. Thank you, Delicate Del. A charge. Oh my gosh, back ball in 60 ball. That's what I was trying to come up with. 60 ball. Okay, we still blowed on them. Plowed, blowed on them. Mind plowed. Blow on them. We got okay, it's not, let me see. It's a 4-1 okay. 4-1 okay. Thank you, that dude. To the bat ball in. I think we got, did I get that already? To the bat ball in. Yeah, got to the bat ball in. I need to type out my Nesto book of effed up words. Okay. URGNES. URGNES. I don't know what that one is. Oh, job. Thank you, Major. Job code. Brain. Blue, blue. I'm sorry. Public fender. Wait. I had to call. Public fender. Blue, 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 blue. Oh God. She made detective off of me. Orange. Okay. Murder bone. I forgot. What did he call what did he call um what did he call Gal? Journey. um strange wife. Strange wife. Oh, salt and pepper tresses, you are doing it tonight. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got 60 ball out. Sausage for cereal. For mine. Thank you. Sausage for cereal. Oh, we got the paparazzi. Them folks, I got them folks that part. Them folks in that part. Okay. One thing for sure. Men's. Y'all Tisha K. Tisha K. He said barely. It was more like Sasha. What? Sausage for cereal. He's the only person I know who can put extra syllables onto words. Oh yeah, we got to have one leg off in a wheelchair. Oh my gosh. Documents. That's right. Documents. Documents. Oh. All right. I think we y'all came up with some. I didn't think it would be that many, but I don't know why I didn't think it would be that many. Dear such and such. Oh, stagnated. All right. We got the paparazzi. What? Cause I'm a gangster. It's the spelling for it's the way y'all are spelling for me. Y'all keep putting them in the chat. We're gonna go ahead and get into some calls. And the first, come on, come on. Don't do that, lady. We are gonna get into calls, and one of the most requested. Oh yeah, the Seahawk with one leg. We're gonna do like one of the most requested that I get all the time. Mediocre stroke, and that is can y'all guess? Can y'all guess which one the first one up is gonna be? Um, because I don't think y'all should know. Y'all should know. We got single, black but not bitter. I would have had you write these down, but I know you're busy right now because Shay B peeping out of the bushes to say hello, Moonlighter. Hey, Shay B from the bushes. Hey, beautifully made. Um, let me see. Say Jay, when he was talking to Dre about getting Shirley Strawberry a car after it was impounded by Roswell. Nope, that's not the one. That's not the one. Over St. Oliver. Nope, that is not the one. Here, we're gonna get into the one that I get requests for the most. Here we go. I ain't sharing. Let me share.
Contains one call made on March 12th, 2024. Ernesto's son Dion has a few things to say to his dad. Take a listen.
Hello.
What's up?
How are you?
I'm alright. How are you?
Good. You get my letter?
My mama had got it out the box.
Did you
Okay.
read it?
But no, I ain't ready yet.
Okay. Alright then. Okay. A lot
Uh,
going on out there in the world out there. A lot going on in the world, brother. How you feeling? How your life going? 'Cause I ain't got no life no more. How your life going?
Shit, man, you made the bed you laying in, man. You talking that stupid ass shit on that phone. And you allowing that bitch to do it. So you keep on doing that. I ain't got nothing to say about it. That's what you want to do that.
What you mean?
Man, you know what I mean, Daddy. Don't play with me, bro. You know all them calls got dropped. Don't even play with me like that.
No. I'm talking about.
You talking about the world and all that shit, man. Fuck them people, man. The world that you really got is the people that's really in your corner, but you saying there ain't nobody in your corner. That shit crazy to me. Same way you asked me to find that video, I found that shit. But ain't nobody in your corner, though. You just
it's
be
the
talking
bottom.
crazy because you be in your feelings. That shit weird. The same way
Okay.
that you see me trying to put the money on the phone and hang up. Like, but stop that weird ass shit, man.
Okay, so you put them on the book because she said she put $10
Man,
on it.
ain't no, she did shit. I just did that shit just then.
Ain't no she did shit. You know what? I'm gonna say this. I've said this all along. I do believe that um Lamont and Dion was giving her, like $10 here, 50. I do believe that they were doing that and she wasn't telling him. She was making it seem like it was her putting the money on. Now I mean I don't know why, but that's just what I kind of believe. Granny the Great said Dion went straight there. He sure did.
Oh, okay.
How we talking? You know I don't fuck with her. You know she blocked. Stop playing, bro. Stop the goofy shit, man.
Hey, hold up.
Ain't no hold up. You know what you did. I'm not calm. I'm not on no cool shit, man. You
Okay,
let
so
that
what?
bitch play with your son. Bro. You let that bitch play with your son. That shit crazy. And ain't shit soft about me, and you know that.
Okay.
And you sit here letting these folks talk about that shit, knowing these cars on shit keep getting leaked. Your ass tripping. That ain't what you raised a nigga to be. You do.
Hey, Myretta. Hey, Leroyce. Yeah, it looks like a lot of y'all, agree that they were giving her, and I think because you notice how later on we hear Dre talking about Lamont was calling him, and I think he said he gave Lamont gave him money to put on his books too, I believe. So it just makes me I just feel like they were giving her money and she was saying it was from her. Granny the Great said, I think so too, Legacy. Giving Sonya the money was Nesto's idea. Bella says, and he will not apologize to his son. Because, she talked about him twice and he did not, hey, lay off or anything like that. And I just think that's tacky.
Doing the shit that you told a nigga not to do. You doing the same shit that you told all your folks not to do. And that shit weird to me, man. And if you okay with doing the shit that you doing now, man, you should have told me that shit was okay 15, 17, 18 years ago.
Okay.
I don't like that shit. You know I don't like it. Cause you know the way you talk to nigga. You know that shit you on ain't cool.
Okay.
Okay.
And you keep talking to your life over with, man. What the fuck is you talking about, man? You keep talking. You know how powerful your fucking tongue is. So keep talking that shit and watch what's gonna happen. They gonna baptize your ass. So keep saying it. Cause you know the way you talk to nigga.
Here we go, y'all. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Is this too slow? Let me see.
Yeah, you know that shit you on ain't cool.
Okay.
Okay.
You keep talking to your life over with, man. What the fuck is you talking about, man? You keep talking. You know how powerful your fucking tongue is. So keep talking that shit and watch what's gonna happen. They gonna baptize your ass. So keep saying it.
Okay.
This ain't you.
Even though he didn't say it, we got to put that in the word bank too. Hey, Joseph Buller. Hey, allegedly in Harmon.
This little shit here, this little shit they sending you through, this shit ain't nothing. You done been through it. But you acting weird like you ain't never been through this shit, like you ain't never had somebody trying to tear you the fuck down. You helping these people. That shit don't sit right with me, you helping them. How the fuck you gonna help somebody tear you down?
Okay.
Tell me some of your life over with. Man, what the hell you talking about? You still breathing.
Reefing Must Mom, you're right. All he said was, okay. Okay. Hey, life ain't over. Minding business. Hey, Muffin 218. That's all. Okay. Okay. That's all he had to say. You getting ate up, and all you can say is, okay. He's not even trying to defend himself.
Well, I get what it is. I keep going to these bars here, and they keep jacking me around, keep lying. It's ain't no lie to it. It's fucking with me.
I don't watching this shit happen, man, but guess what? You got a bun. So at this point, all you need is fun.
No, I went again yesterday, and they never put the paperwork in, bro.
I just watch the shit. You think that I just, man, you think you know shit, but you in the shit. Every time you take a shit is on the internet.
Okay.
I know you went to court yesterday. I know that they said that they can baptize your ass. I know they throw the charges out and they said they can pick them back up. Ain't man, you telling me I don't know, but don't nobody got your back. The nigga that ain't got your back is the nigga that's in the Louis store. But I ain't gonna go there though.
Okay.
Don't play with me like that. Just straight up. Don't let nobody else play with me like that.
The sad part is when Sonya talks about him, he joins in. Now that Dion is talking about her and telling him off, all he can say is, okay. Okay. Myretta said Dion is a man. Nesto is saying nothing. Southside Chi-Town said no sympathy from Dion. Cause they gon' look, Tita, I just listening. We need to put that in there too. Dion said they're gonna baptize that ass, okay? And I think they will. Hey, Sunflower Babe TT. Um, Leo lady said Nesto ain't ish. You are so right. I know some of y'all are asking where Native is. Native is under the weather, so he is not with us today. Why I keep thinking today is Saturday, but anyway, yeah, so he's getting some rest and relaxation.
You know this.
I respect that. I respect that. I respect that.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Come on, man. You supposed to be my dog. Like, come on now. I don't give a fuck what you going through or what I'm going through. I ain't doing that. That's what I'm not doing. When I get mad, I go to I don't get the bad to my folks. I don't do none of that shit. I just stick to myself. I don't do that. I ain't jumping on no podcast either trying to make you look like the damn savior. And I ain't on no podcast trying to make myself look good after the motherfucker don't drag me through the mud. But that's what your folks doing. That shit weird.
Okay.
Like real shit. I'm just telling you on some real shit, man.
Okay.
I don't know if you done got enough or you just done got old and you looking at shit a little different or you feel like ain't nobody got your back. But that ain't the way to go. I'm telling you. That ain't the route that you going ain't the way to go, man. And stop talking to them podcast people, man. That shit, these type of these people get they kick. This how these people get their money, man. That shit ain't gonna do nothing for you. Stop trying to plead no case with the world, man, and fight the system, man. On some real shit.
And he's right, because when he and Sonya are talking, they are not fighting the world. They are fighting YouTube. And he needs to spend and put that, if she would actually put as much energy into his case, and if he would put more thought and energy into his case, maybe he wouldn't be in a Rico situation right now.
Okay.
So the point of time that internet shit didn't exist, Daddy. Pops. Nesto. Nah, for real. I'm telling you some real shit.
Okay. I'm listening. That's what I need today. Some real. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, but you forget who the fuck you is. You in that motherfucking crying. Stop out that motherfucking crying. For real, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna straight up tell you, these folks telling you crying. Stop fucking crying, man. Straight up. You know what the fuck going, and you know how folks coming behind you. So all that other shit, this little shit that's going on, folks scatter that shit. That shit fucking with people's personal lives. You might look at it like, man, that shit. Certain shit that's being said on these calls is getting pulled out. Shit that ain't even supposed to be said.
He's right.
It's just real shit. They don't know if I'm telling the truth or lying when I be on the motherfucking call. So shit, they can keep on taking mine. I don't care. But you got to understand, there's some people that shit will get chewed up and spit out.
Kingdom of Kush. I just caught what you said. You said take notes, Topaz. That's right. Him and what's her name? Oh, for heaven's sakes, what's her name? I can't think of her name. Sydney.
Because of what you saying or allowing that big ass head hoe dick saying. I don't give a fuck.
Big asshole. Big head asshole. I'm loving it, just like McDonald's.
They release the call the same way I'm saying it. Because I don't like that shit, man. These folks don't know you. They going out what the fuck this nobody is doing or saying and what you saying.
We sure are.
Come on, man. All this shit that I'm sitting there hearing now, I won't listen to none of it. Man, when I do be sitting around, I got a 2-hour ride and the shit pop up on my phone. I may click on it. That's how I clicked on that shit today. That's how I know what's going on. Man, them folks, that's going to be the end of your ass. Keep on playing with them folks. Keep on letting them folks play with your brain. They're going to fuck you, and you're going to be done for real.
Mm-hmm.
The people that's really with you, they ain't smelling the shit you doing. I'm telling you straight up. They ain't smelling that shit. Because they know that's not you. I know that's not you. Unless I'm wrong. Unless you just been trying to build me up to be a better person. Because that shit you doing, I don't stand for that. I'm going to be real with you. I don't like it.
And you know something? Okay. She has talked about everybody in his circle, and he says, as well as her, that the reason why people don't fool with him, don't call him and stuff, is because of us on YouTube. No, the problem is the calls are being played on YouTube and they hear what you are saying about them. Because, in the beginning, Lamont, everybody, I don't care. I don't care what they say. I don't care about these folks. But because of the fact that he has diminished everyone's character, they don't want to fool with him. And I can't blame them. He has said some terrible things about his child, his ex-wife, well, Shirley Strawberry, because if I say ex-wife, y'all might not know who I'm talking about. So he has said some terrible things about Shirley Strawberry. He's lied on every last ex he does have, be it wife or girlfriend. He has lied because remember, all of them came back and everybody's always apologizing to him for what he did. So I mean, he's lied and talked about everybody. That's why nobody is fooling. Dre had to get in his behind for the same foolishness. Linda said, you that's right, I forgot you be behind sometimes. Laura said, baby, Sonya done connected the dots, crossed the T's, and dotted the I's. Reef and Muff's mom said, period, Leroyce. Dimples Wimple said, ferocious things about his children. He sure has. AK's POV says, still looking for what Nesto meant by facts to feather. I can't remember who shared that. Facts to fact. I don't remember that one. If somebody remembers the call, let me know and I'll pull that up. Granny the Great said he kept talking until ponytail is all he has left. Hey Michi 3, and you're right, that is. He just that's why she is the only one. And even he talked about her. And she got mad for 2 seconds and then apologized to him for what he said. She apologized to him for what he said. She apologized. No, excuse me. She apologized. I'm talking like him now. She apologized for getting mad about what he said about her, which she had every right to get mad about it, but doesn't have sense enough to stay mad about it. Hey, Nikki G. Mimi said, I know they sitting back laughing at Nesto now. Southside Chi-Town said he's a professional. What? A professionist. Oh, a professionist. Reef and Muff's mom said, yes, the jitter of talking, the gesture of talking shit.
Sign up, bro. They say I don't talk to you. I don't talk to you like you my daddy. That's
You
what
don't.
they say. They don't know what though. So who the hell do I look like? Pleading my case. You get what I'm saying? I'm not pleading the case of these people. Long as me and you got an understanding, long as me and my mama got an understanding on what's going on, long as I'm not disrespecting either one of y'all, that's all that matters to me. So stop pleading your fucking case to these other folks, man, because that shit ain't doing nothing but digging and digging and digging and digging. And don't, like I said, I'm going to say it one more time. I don't give a fuck what you going through. Don't ever say I ain't got your fucking back. I ain't going to chew you out for all that shit you said. I don't care. I don't care about all that shit. But don't ever say I ain't got your back, dog. And that shit there, that will make me not fuck with you. I'm going to be honest with you. Because that shit there, if don't let that bother me, that will bother me. And you know why.
You remember the time that all he wanted to do was talk to his daddy on his birthday? And she was running interference with that.
Ain't nothing to talk about. You know why that shit will bother me. If I ain't never not had your back. I'll tell you when you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you when you're right. And that's what you taught me to be. You taught me to look at both sides of shit. Come on now. So you ain't looking at both sides of shit on how I'm feeling, on what them folks done did and what you done did, that'll just be insane. I don't care about these people putting my mug shot out there or saying I'm a convicted felon because they don't know. I'm not a fucking convicted felon. They don't know. They don't know what the fuck. They so busy worried about what I got going on versus they want to bash another person versus having their facts together. They ain't even got their facts together on you, so stop giving them reason to keep fucking with you. This story.
I am so sorry, Dion. We got those facts from the news. They're the ones who said it. We're just repeating what they said. Your beef is with the news station, not us.
It ain't even about you and the missus no more. The story about you and the South. That's what they calling it.
Yep.
You making these folks keep digging on your ass versus somebody having your back. Manipulate the game if you want to do that. But it ain't working in your favor.
I ain't playing no game. Shit, I ain't playing no more. I ain't got time to play no game, bro. Yeah, I know I ain't into that game shit. I ain't got time to play no game, bro. I'm trying to get my ass out of here. I'm an innocent motherfucking man. If nobody can't fucking see that, to me, it's just, that part is really fucking with me.
Innocent.
Man, but it ain't even about the innocence no more, man. It's about the, I'm telling you, bro. It's about the shit that's being said on the calls. It's like even with you, say you ask a question. You ask that shit 8 times. It's like, you know what I'm saying? They trying to figure you out now because the shit that how you acting, how you talking, how you carrying yourself, you know what I'm saying? If your temper getting shorter or not. You get what I'm saying? Everybody can hear it. Even if you go to if you have a jury, the jury done already heard this shit too. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. The person.
Okay, in his defense, he has to repeat his questions 8 times because he constantly has to interrupt the big-headed hoe to get a word in edgewise. So that might be why he repeats. I'm just saying.
That hearing ain't the person that you are. Stop your shit. That's all I'm telling you. Because it's not helping you. You got a bun, man. You got buns. Yeah, they high, but you got buns.
Yeah.
Straight up, you got them. That's all that matters. Ain't like they saying you got to stay in there. No, they saying that you got to put that box on your leg and get them some money. You already knew they were going to want that anyway.
Yeah.
So your life ain't over with. You just need some money.
So we switch from okay to yeah.
Straight up. I'm just going to be real with you. Sorry if I came off a little too aggressive. I feel like I ain't even aggressive enough, to be honest with you, because you playing.
I'm used to it, bro. Go ahead, speak your piece.
Nah, I ain't chewing you out. I ain't tripping. When I chew you out, it's gonna be face to face, big dog. I'm gonna be
Now, if this ain't a chewing out, I really would like to hear what it sounds like when he does chew somebody out. That's all I'm saying.
real with you. And I ain't gonna give you a reason to go back to your room and feel some type of way. I'm just giving it to you raw. Tying up, man. I'm just straight up. This ain't you.
Yeah.
It ain't. I understand. Don't nobody want to sit in that motherfucker 28 to 48 hours. I get it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna fuck with my kids and all that shit there and all that shit that fucks with me, bro. That shit fucks with me. So I didn't like that. I didn't like that shit.
But here's the thing, man. You gave them the ammunition to do it. And you don't know that. It's something you may not know that you're doing. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not going to just sit here and just get on you. But when I break it down to you face to face, you're going to understand where I'm coming from with it. But I don't care nothing about them folks bothering me. Like you said, you used to it. I'm used to it. It come with the territory.
I don't know what that territory is.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't care about that. They ain't big. They ain't bothering nobody else. They ain't bothering the people that do stupid shit. I don't, so it's cool. It's cool. They should have put some better looking pictures of me, because I'm fine as a motherfucker. Let these they put the ugly shit up of a player, of a P. Gotta be looking like a peon. It's cool.
Okay. So y'all tell me. Do y'all think he's a nice looking man? Be honest. Be honest. I think he looks okay. I think he looks okay. But y'all tell me what y'all think, because he says y'all got him looking like that. Put some better looking pictures of him. And okay, I'll do that. um, well, them folks said no. My Tony done changed her. My Tony, aka Sonya's hanging nuts. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm getting some no's and some notes in the chat. AK's POV said peon. LOL. Did Dion say it like that? I was wondering that. Justin's mom says he's cute in a rat sort of way. Oh, my Tony said, hell no. Tell me that part says he cleans up well. T-Dub said the pictures aren't AI. They are of him. Okay, we got an average. So I'm getting some hell no, some nope, and some no. And I got one average. Hey, Salty Buzzard. Salty Buzzard said, I thought Dion looked all right until I saw the younger photo of Nesto. Twins. So no. Okay. Hey, Bible lady. She said I had to drop down from the bushes for this one. Hell no. He is not fine or good looking. He looks like a walking ant. Hey, let's talk about it all. Said I need more pictures. Y'all, y'all are cruel.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I don't care because I'm secure with myself. You know who you are. You know your character, man. Stop that, man. Listen, man. Stop your shit. There's some people that ain't never seen you like this. Ain't never seen you like this. You ain't never seen yourself like this. Chill it on out, man. Straight up. Just chill it on out.
Okay.
Go back to the drawing board. There's plenty of things to do. You've been going a minute. There's plenty of things to get money out here now. There's a whole lot of brick and mortars out here. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. Like, you can't be saying that it's over with. Like, there's so many people out here, man. Like, it don't matter how somebody can take something and run with it and look at you a certain type of way. People gonna believe what they want to believe anyway. You know what I'm saying? They gonna believe that if somebody go put a blog up and say you a billionaire, they gonna, oh, he's a billionaire. Or they say that you homeless and you up under the bridge. Oh, he's homeless under the bridge. The whole time you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? It don't really matter. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because most of these people that be talking about people or sitting there looking at it don't have nothing to do all day.
I don't know why they are under the assumption that folks ain't got nothing to do all day. People listen while they're at work. They listen on their drive. This is better than radio. I don't even like. I quit liking radio a long time ago. Too many commercials for me. Tell me that part said character is so overrated when it comes to these folks. Aunt Nettie said Dion read his daddy. Leroy said both of them not ugly, but they not fine either. You get me? And Justin's mom said at least Dion is trying to make money legally. I hope. Oh wait till
Because what I care about what the
child.
next person's life got going on. So you need to stop caring about that stuff, man. Really, people need to stop telling you. And you just need to stop talking about certain stuff. You need to talk about other stuff that you can't go on talking about. Did you forget when you were jammed up how you were sending me different pictures that people drawing and all that, man? You had other stuff going on. I get it, you in the county, but I'm just saying.
You remember when you were jammed up? Like how many times has he been jammed up? Okay. Um Dion, would you say tell me that part, Dion, at least we we got four good tires.
You know how to make the time do the time versus that shit whooping you. You got that motherfucker whooping you right now because you so worried about the shit you didn't do. That's, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just,
You know, shit. I'm just saying. But you can talk though, you know what I'm saying? You didn't call for me to talk your ear off.
I did.
Yeah, man, you need to listen to some jazz sometime when you call these folks, whoever you call, don't even talk. Just listen to some music. Get your mind off some other shit. Put your mind like you free, man.
Mimi said Dion is hurt today. Yes, he is. But one thing, now see, this is another thing. I will give Lamont credit. When Lamont calls him, Lamont does try to talk about other things other than him being incarcerated. Sonya keeps saying, "Oh, when somebody's in jail, you don't know how that is. So I'm there to make him feel better. I'm doing this, I'm doing that." But all you do is tell him things that's going to make his head explode, gonna make him have to go to bed or give him a headache.
It's relaxed time. You ain't got no overhead right now. You ain't never been able to sit that still in a long time, man. Straight up. You know, that ain't the way you want to sit down. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, at the end of the day, that's what it is. I just drove to Dallas. You know the only reason I know about Dallas?
I don't know.
That's what Keisha used to work at the Walmart at, and then when I gave her my car at,
Yeah.
when I gave her that BMW to have, when
Yeah, I
I was
remember
18,
that. Yeah.
but who told me to give it to her?
He don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
Wake up, man.
Yeah. This is true.
Are you perfect? Fuck no.
No, ain't nobody perfect, bro.
This is true.
You know
We
what I'm
got to
saying?
add that.
But you don't try, you don't get the little thing.
This is
Can you
true.
have done better aspects? Yes. Yes. but have you tried to force it on people too? No. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
It's just about what everybody else wanted to try to do. Truth be told, you know what I'm saying? You didn't make me stay around you. I stayed around you so I could become a better man. I couldn't get there.
Really? And if that's your example of a better man, I really don't know what to say to you. Muffin 218 says, Sonia can talk about other things, but Lamont couldn't. Mimi says Sonia controls his thoughts. Nesto thought he was the better scammer. She's done stole everything. Them folks said, is this incarceration when Dion discovered his daddy is slow? Hey, Pen Pal 50, beautifully made. 1-3 says, what bills did he pay? His car payments behind, rent's not paid. He was evicted from his business, and it wasn't even in his name. Justin's mom said, how's that working out, Dion?
Around women all the time as a youngster. When you came in, because everybody want to know. You know what I'm saying? They think that you don't have it since since I jumped out the Popeye. They don't know that you got how you know what I'm saying, how you came in. They don't know all that. They just think they just put a story together. So what I'm trying to tell you, man, whether it's good or bad what you're going through, it's still a storyline. And they trying to put your story together versus you could be putting your own story together. You got time to do it. I'm just giving you just different examples. Like, I know how to work in the yard because you made me do it.
I know
Some of the kids don't know how to crank a lawnmower.
This is true.
I know how to promote my business because you made me promote your business. You showed me how to do stuff before I knew what I was really actually learning, before I knew why you were showing me. Some of the stuff you don't even know why you were showing me. Some of the stuff you do know why you were showing me. Moral of the story is,
moral of the story,
stop playing with yourself. And the stuff that you made me,
you know, that's really not a smart thing to say when someone's in jail. Stop playing with yourself. I mean, just think about it. That's as bad as him shining off his trumpet for St. Peter, sitting on his bottom bunk. Shirley's divorce finally. Examples. Let me add that.
do is show me how to do. You know I ain't soft, so don't let nobody stick their mouth and say that shit again. Cause I don't know nobody walking up and down the street in 100-degree weather. Or catching no bus in the middle of nowhere and finding your ass.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't remember that Terra Boulevard?
I remember all that. Yes, sir. I do remember. I remember. You got a more fresher memory than me, but
fresher.
I'm catching up.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it.
You showed me how to survive. I'm gonna give you that. Can't nobody take that from you. You showed a lot of people how to survive.
Yeah,
really.
What'd you say?
No, go ahead. I'm listening. I'm just gonna shut my mouth and listen because it's what I need.
So all I'm basically saying, and I'm gonna let you talk. All I'm basically saying is, man, don't let a bad time take away from your good time. Now, can you do one huge bad thing to take away from everything? Yeah, somebody can do it. It goes on all the time. A good person can take a life by mistake. Just for being at the wrong place, wrong time. It could be a bad accident. It could
like
be a
you
slip and
have.
fall. And that one bad mistake can have a group of humans looking at you like you're terrible. But you got to know who you are. So saying what you be saying is insane. That means that you feeling how they feeling about you. You get what I'm saying?
No,
In a nutshell,
I understand.
I'm just trying to make sure I'm delivering it the right way. Where you,
I get it. I
Justin's mom says, but when Dion was talking about selling clothes, Nesto laughed. He's laughed at all of his ideas. When he was talking about power washing cars. I mean, he talked to Sonya and said, "Oh, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing." Linda says, "Legacy. Sonya has no honor. She will take credit for things that other people have done for Ernesto. And I truly believe that. Michi3 said Mushmouth 1 and 2. AK's POV said Nesto was not in the wrong place at the wrong time. His scamming took too long to catch up with him. And this is the thing that they don't realize. This is what we know about him now. He's in a 39 count RICO that they're going back to the beginning of time, looking at dates. So these are for things that we know about. How many things do we not know about? How many victims are out there who haven't come forward? Because I believe there are some, and we know that there are some that we can name that are not a part of the case, but we know they are victims of his. Tell me that part said it. Justin's mom, I bet Dion made more of a profit than his daddy. You got that right. Because think about it. What was this man doing with his money? He wasn't paying bills. He wasn't paying bills. He wasn't, no rent, vehicles. I mean, he was behind it in all of those things. So what was he doing with all the money?
I get it. Trust me, I get it. I get it. It's just so many damn angles. I ain't even worrying about the case or nothing, because I know I didn't do none of that shit. So on that part, I'm not even concerned about. I'm not worried about that. It's just that the procedure. Like yesterday, I went through that shit. Just the line and the scheming and the conniving. But they supposed to be prominent people. All that shit. That's what just be.
They supposed to be prominent people.
That part get to me right now. That's what's getting to me.
Man, I'm going to tell you some real shit. They lied on Jesus. They talked about Jesus.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
So it's like, man, at the end of the day, man, you done did the time, still doing it. Fuck on talk regardless. They were talking before you were jammed up. They gonna do that. Yeah, they talk about the city of Atlanta every day.
Damn.
Just, it is what it is. But you gotta know what you doing and what your next move gonna be. So if you popped out tomorrow, what the hell you gonna do? You get what I'm saying?
That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I get it.
So you got stipulations and everything that's coming with you.
Yeah.
And I don't know why they keep trying to ask you to surrender something you don't have. Yeah, they told them 1,000 times they stole that passport out that damn Range Rover.
But see, nobody ain't listening. That's the part that's getting to me right now. That's what getting me feeling like you just got a memory of the Hulk. But it's like nobody ain't. Man, I put a thing on, man.
Memory of a hawk, not an elephant, but a hawk. Okay, memory of a hawk.
The evidence shows I'm supposed to be gone.
The evidence shows it.
That's what just really.
I mean, you're gonna have to give them some money to leave regardless. I'm gonna be real with you, Khalil.
Yeah. Well, I ain't got no money, bro. I don't have no money.
Ain't got no money.
And my brain set, it's just
brain set.
Fucked up. I'm so used to running shit, I can't run a damn thing.
Brain set.
That's another thing. You gotta understand too. You can't run everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta sit back and listen to the play and you can execute it better.
Yeah, well.
Just to be real with you. We just the type of people that gotta do it.
Thank you, Say Jay. So y'all, please do not get the memory of a hawk confused with the Seahawk and with the one leg. Don't get it confused. Those are two different things, okay? Tell me that part. So they need to turn on National Geographic instead of the game, right? Because they don't know some things, okay?
But some stuff you don't have to do it yourself, man.
Yeah.
That's what I told you that last call we had, man. You can't be mad, man. You set this shit up the way you set it up. You can't be mad. All of the stuff you do it on your own, or you don't talk to somebody else how to do it. And they got all your info and whoop. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
So like if I had it, like I told you a long time ago, stop changing it. I can have access to your stuff. But whoever you have around got the access at the time. And then you'll change it again. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, Mistress Monica. I get what you're saying, Dion. So what I hear you saying is that instead of him employing you to keep control of his passwords, how to get in the iCloud, all his accounts, instead of giving you those duties, he gave them to someone else, like what, maybe Miss Jones. So these people are gone and you have nobody. But if you had used Dion, who's still around, he could have gotten into your accounts and your phones and your iCloud and all of those things. That's what I hear you saying, Dion.
I understand. I get it. I get it, bro.
So when it comes down to certain stuff, can't be mad at certain people about certain things. Like, now you gotta train the person to know certain stuff. You gotta train yourself to know certain stuff. Because when it comes down to doing, paperwork and all that type of stuff, you know who the type of person that's gonna do it, and you know the type of people that's not gonna do it. You know the type of person you can go send the files something, you know the type of person you can't send the files. You know I'm not the type of person you can go send the files and paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be crazy to look at somebody to do something that they're not even doing for themselves. I'm just using that as an example. You get what I'm saying?
No, I understand. I get it. I understand that part.
These been the new ways I've been finding myself trying not to be disappointed with stuff. Because I know you want to do it for yourself. I know you ain't going to do it for me. You get what I'm saying?
Right. No, I understand. I definitely understand. Well, I definitely.
Mixtress Monica, you probably missed it because just on a recent call, Nesto was telling Sonya how he knew he got a message from God because a one-legged Seahawk, when he was at the beach, landed on the hood of his truck. Now, that's not to be confused with seagull. He said Seahawk.
I feel better talking to you. Yeah. Because I can't see what you see. Yeah, I can't see what
Don't matter, you didn't listen.
Yeah, we just met that day. I said, you was the call. I said, hold on. If he stay out here long enough, I can go ahead and put it on there again. So when you hang up, it'll hang up.
But I don't hang it up. I just let it roll to whatever, and it'll come back and say, don't be accepted. So I just let it rain, bro, to come back and say,
okay.
Yeah, I don't never hang it up. I just let it rain, and if it pick up, it pick up. Then if pick up says your call not accepted, I just keep it moving. I don't just hang up. But I know it take a minute to do whatever needs to be done. So I get that part. Yeah.
Man, I dropped that truck out, man. That truck been in for 4 months.
What?
Yeah.
For what? For the oil change?
Man, that thing, whatever wrong with it, or a recall, and then the leaking of the oil. I was just trying to get it back on 100%, man. That thing's still up.
They ain't letting you. They're not gonna let you get it.
Now, this is what I couldn't figure out and what he didn't explain clearly. Why would and I know that when there are recalls on vehicles, it can take some time, but 4 months. I mean, I something is not right about this story right here. Hey, a lady says, "Daddy, did just ignorant?" My brother said that was not God, that was Hercules. That was a message from Hercules when that one-legged Seahawk landed on his trunk.
They get the shit supposed to be free.
What's supposed to be free?
Whatever the oil thing, the oil leak that silicone seal that they put on the first time that they charged me $13,000 for, that shit's supposed to be fixed. That's their fault. I guess took it down.
Oh, see, I didn't know. Hold up.
Yeah, that shit's supposed to be free. They took it back in, and they couldn't do it because they had so many people in front of me, and then I got locked up. Yeah, that silicone shit to go around the seal, that's where the oil leaks because it's from the top, it ain't from the bottom. It's on top of the engine. And you pull the records up on it, it'll show that.
Hercules in the Bible.
And it's got brand new injections in it. Because I had messed around and went to sleep for like 2 days and put that other type of gas in there. So all it's got brand new injections in it. That's why it's so fast like it is.
Man, I should have just went there just then when you just said that. I don't mess around and went right should have left. I've been coming from Dallas this whole time. Yeah.
Reeves and Muff Mom says, why does he have so many instances about one leg? He's got a thing about one leg. Southside Chi-Town said 2 years later, still leaking. And Mimi said, did he say $13,000? Yes, he absolutely did. He had to have meant 1,300. There's no way. There's no way. 13 that for some seal? I don't think so. CJ said, but according to Nesto, he was taking the truck in to be traded because he had a check for it in the truck, right? Yeah, I do remember I do remember, but I honestly think that that was just another one of his scams. I mean, I honestly do.
Yeah, so I just call him. I go home and get his car.
Yeah. So that's what that is. So they supposed to fix that for free. And the other thing, with computer thing, they go and put that little box in there and they can reprogram. It's a reprogram they got to do. But that's free.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, all that shit's free. You ain't got to pay for nothing when they come out of that.
He had me at an estimate. It started at 600, then it went higher and higher.
No.
And I told him after he do the diagnosis, just call me back. Yeah, I went back up there a month and a half later, like, bro, what's up? And he said, he gonna call me Friday, and that was Wednesday. Still ain't heard nothing back from him. I had got a whole car wash spot, and I had that going or whatever, but I was putting that truck on the road for a hot shot. That's why I wanted to be together all the way. And, I ain't been over for that.
Damn. Yeah, you gotta make sure that shit payments and all that shit done caught up. So that shit can affect everything.
What?
You gotta make sure the payments on the thing was current and everything. Cause they'll put a jump off on that thing like that.
Jump off, y'all. Jump off.
Yeah. So, but that's it. You shouldn't have to pay now when you come on to that. They're supposed to fix the shit. It takes like a week to do it. And they're supposed to give you a loaner card when you're doing it. When you turned it in.
Yeah, I thought about that the other day because I got in a bad accident.
Yeah, you told me. You told me. You didn't get your car. You got another car?
No, I don't play.
You have 1 minute remaining.
All right, brother. I love you. I appreciate the pep talk. Needed that.
That was not a pep talk.
Yeah. You need me to call my phone. You need to call my phone. I ain't having no contact with them folks. I ain't telling them folks.
I got you. I got all that. I got it. I got it.
I told them to tell you that too. Straight up. I know they did.
They told me. That's fine. They told me. They told me.
So, a lady said that's not true. You don't always get a loaner car for a recall. I was wondering about that, and I'm trying to think back. I know I had a recall, and I know my mom had a recall, and I think I remember taking the vehicle there, and then after work, they came and got me, and I got my vehicle. I don't I I don't know. Has anybody ever experienced that? Major's wife says now he's about to call Sonia and talk about Dion doing exactly what he asked him not to do. That's why we had a time up here because it's another call. Them folks that he said don't have that weirdo contact me. Reef and Muff's mom says one of the many lies he told Shirley was he had a deposit check when he got arrested. Oh, okay. He did. There was okay. I'm remembering now. AK's POV said, I've had recall issues and they fixed it quick. I stayed in the dealer and it was fixed for free. Now that you say that, I think that's how I know I went to work and they came and got me afterwards. After work, I remember my mom waiting there for hers to be fixed. Like there was never any like really big, you get a loaner. Granny the Great says, I got a loaner for a recall. Del Sol said every dealership is different. Um, Linda said, Dion, walk away from this madness. Rossi said, I got a loaner car when my Honda was recalled. Okay. So like I agree with that. Like every dealership is probably different. Hey Mons.
Like I said, I know you're my son. I know what's going on, bro.
Oh, so Muffin 218 said they had to order parts and they gave her a loaner. See, yeah, different. I can't imagine it taking 4 months to fix a recall. I just can't imagine that. Even if they have to order now, unless it's a foreign car and the part has to come from overseas, maybe. But it just, I can't see 4 months for a recall.
I'm not slow. It's just right now I'm going through what I'm going through. I'm just tired of people playing with life. That's it. That's it. That's it. Ain't nobody perfect. But damn, we got to go through this shit here. That's all.
You good, man. Just keep your head up, man. Gonna make sure make something you did.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and
I love it when the Global Tail Link lady cuts them off. I just love that. Next up, we've got okay, let me see. Let me find it on my list. We've got this one's gonna be a favorite. You just wait. Now somebody I was reading in the comments, here I go, doing two things at once. Somebody was saying that neon. Somebody was saying that Dion couldn't possibly still have a license. You got to wonder about it, right? You really got to wonder about it because as many accidents as he has, there is just no way, no way possible. But I shouldn't laugh because I've had several car accidents. None of them have ever been my fault. I've always been hit. It's like a hit from behind. So I won't even though he's ridiculous. Let me take that back. Yeah, he is. He's ridiculous. He is ridiculous with his car accidents. Mimi says I can't stand a man that resorts to victim behavior for pity, manipulating MF. Rossi said dad gets a loaner when his car goes in for service. Them folks said my car is foreign and usually they don't schedule you until they have the parts since they are coming from overseas. Okay. Interesting. See, I'm learning something. So them folks also said, girl, that was me. He can't possibly have a license or insurance. Ain't no way. So I have a favorite right here. I thought we were going to get away with no Sonya tonight, but I forgot she is a part of this one that is a favorite. Here we go. Let me see. Am I sharing? Nope. Not sharing. Here we go.
visit is from September 26, 2023. You will hear Nesto read a letter that he wrote to his attorney. He also tells Sonya a few things about his ex-wives. Take a listen.
That lady said, take your ass outside and get yourself a coat. You can't sit up in here in that see-through shirt. That's what she had said. Dear Sush.
Oh, you look so cute.
Okay, why you gotta it's colder now?
Now, you remember the call we just listened to at the very beginning. The first thing he asked Dion was, did you get my letter? He said, yes, mama got it out the mail. And he said, did you read it? Dion said, nope. Okay.
No, they said my shirt was see-through.
Oh, okay. Oh, your hair look nice. Okay.
Uh-huh, yours too. Let me see.
Oh, I just got to cut all the way off. I told you that.
Oh, look at your said they fit your face. They're not all little.
Oh, okay. Well, I definitely can see
man.
all though.
You can see really good?
Yeah. I can see. I can see. Yeah, I can see really good.
They fit your face. They're not all tight, because that one was a little short.
I got a question. Did he ever get any male glasses? Because all his glasses have been female glasses. Does anybody remember? Did he ever finally get a pair of male glasses?
All right, they're perfect. The other one's a little short. But those are perfect. They fit your face. I kept looking at the picture, like looking at the glasses, looking at the picture, like, that gonna look right on his face? But yeah, it does. Because they're not too small.
They're not too small. Okay,
They're not too big. They're not too small.
Okay, you look very nice today. That hair growing all the way out, ain't it? I see.
Yeah, it's growing.
Okay. Well, I got a letter here. I'm finna read it out to you.
Okay.
Real fast. You don't have to comment. Just if you don't need to, but let me go ahead and read it on out to you. Okay, Mr. Such, I appreciate you coming to see me and keeping me.
Mr. Such. Black but not bitter says Sonya has in her throwback teeth. Delicate Dell said, but they are reading glasses. He needs prescription glasses. I don't think either one of them realize what the difference is, Delicate Dell. Honestly, I'm being serious. I really don't. A lady said hair growing out the weave bag.
Inform all my cases. I understand what is the process that I'm going through. Also, I want you to I believe that you forgot how I was introduced to you and how I met you. Let me make something clear. My last lawyer that I had was such. That's the white boy.
My last lawyer, such. That's the white boy. So we know who that is. Okay, we know that is what was his name? BC.
I've been knowing him 20 years. I've been doing business with him, and also I have referred him business as well. Once I sat down with you, you convinced me that my case was nothing but a misdemeanor.
You convinced me that I was an innocent man. Now I'm not. This is a misdemeanor. I didn't do no wrong. You convinced me. Them folks said, how does he have a better haircut in jail than he had on the outside owning a damn barbershop? No, BC is AK's POV. BC, I think he's Jewish. Or he might be Indian, but because it's Bramal Choppa, so that does kind of sound Indian-ish. But they don't know nationalities either. So
not a problem. So I proceeded to remove the last lawyer to bring you on to my cases. You convinced me. You convinced me that I was not guilty. You saw it was not a proper cause for them to charge.
Okay, Black but not bitter said BC is Indian. Bramal Chopper, that does sound Indian, but like I said, they don't know nationalities. How does a lawyer convince you that you're innocent? Shouldn't it be you convince them that you're innocent? But no. AK's POV said, you're right, they don't know nationalities. Kimmy Who said reading is fundamental.
Charge me the way they charge me. Okay. You superseded and said that you wanted $35,000. My last lawyer charged me $15,000.
Wait a minute. You superseded. Shouldn't that be you preceded? You superseded. Rossi says can't even read his own writing. I think Native's theory is someone else wrote that. He didn't write it. Some other people were saying, what do you call it? AI, or how you just talk into it and it types up what you're saying. Some people think that, but hey, Mai Tai, you can't make this up. I can say that. Superseded. You.
That was 15,000 more. That was not 20,000. That was 15,000 more
than my original. To me, that was a murder case charge price. It was a murder
We got to get that too. Murder case price. We got murder bond, but now we got murder case. Okay, we got it. We get it.
case price. It is not my concern that you don't have what you need to properly represent me. You clearly stated you had a law firm. Your law firm was top notch, and you've been doing this over 15 years. Now we're getting to the 10th month and 9 days. I've listened to you for 10 months and 9 days, and I have no results. I have not been indicted. I have not been indicted. I have not went to a preliminary hearing. Preliminary hearing. I have not went to a preliminary hearing. I have not went to a hold on. What did I say?
Can't reach on right, buddy.
Yeah, okay, now I'm listening to what I'm doing over here, and they call me y'all card. Okay, I have not went to a plea. I have not received a plea. I haven't even seen any documents that they had any evidence on me.
Documents.
If it come down to a plea down to a misdemeanor, as you so what said, then I will take that. But if not, I'm not.
As you so what said. Anybody got the definition of that? I got a so what said. Okay. As you so what said. Kimmy, who said, I have not passed go. I have not collected $200. Michi3 said, look at her. She's saying, why can't he read what he wrote? She look like she going to sleep.
Taking anything else because my counsel said that it was nothing but a misdemeanor that you showed me on the computer in the conference room. I really truly don't understand why you're asking me for more money that we haven't got to those rules and procedures and probable causes.
We didn't go to trial yet. The original agreement was for trial.
Yeah. Also, if I am charged on your contract, you say if I'm charged with the aura, you understand what I'm saying? If I'm charged with the aura, then it would be an additional 40,000. Complete, no, 35,000. Complete would be 70,000.
I wonder, did he put aura or did he actually write out the word? Justin's mom said Native had this down pat. He sure did.
I thought he didn't do X crimes.
We ain't got that far. We ain't got that.
I'm just saying though, why would he charge you if he doesn't?
It's so funny to me how they talk about YouTube, but they're using YouTube language. The R charge. Oh, I thought he didn't do X charge. It's really funny how they're using YouTube talk for this letter he wrote. Southside Chi-Town says she's going to sleep because he won't let her talk.
Do that. Why would he even quote you?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Why are you quoting me when you said you don't do that?
Right. No. We ain't talking about the big boy. We ain't talking about the first big boy I got. We're not talking about that.
Talking about the R case.
Yeah, the R case. So he quoted that for the R case. Okay, then I got down here.
Right, go ahead.
All right, then I got down because after our last meeting, I got it here. After our last meeting, the past Friday, I asked you, do you deal with these R cases? You clearly stated you don't. You have never done a R case, and it sounded like to me you was trying to push me off to another lawyer system. That means that public defender. He's trying to push me off and get them to run the case. So I said that it's truly obvious that you do not have the equipment, the personnel, the staff, the update system to handle it. Any of my
equipment, y'all. We got to do equipment. Okay, equipment, not to be confused with equipment.
Cases. I'm not really concerned about what's coming up next. That is not your problem. That is not your fault. I am fully prepared for that. Even if I do not need a representation of a private lawyer until I am indicted. That means that this is how they get you. They get you, oh, I could take care of it, and you sit on, you want to get paid. You pay them, and you sit here for fucking months before the real deal start kicking off. Okay? I also told him that I was reaching out to my pastor, reaching out to my pastor to have a general conversation with him. And I took, hold on. I wrote so damn much. I done changed this shit 50 damn times to get all the statements cleared up.
That's here? Okay. He lost his place, y'all.
Yeah, so basically what I told him that he need to go ahead on and get these charges. If he wants to clearly get off these cases, you need to go on, move forward, put into that fast speedy trial, put in for a fast speedy trial, then we'll move forward from there. If he wants,
We got to get fast, speedy trial. Major's wife said, repetition. Repetition. You know, Justin's mom, that's a, you know what, that's a good thing to point out. Right there, Lewis said, what damn pastor? Justin's mom said he called Sylvia a pastor. Do you think that that's who he was referring to? Because, or he could be talking about the prison check, but no, they don't have those in jail, I guess. I don't think. Wow.
to get off, I got to go to a jury trial. You want to get off, then you have the option to stop representing me. Then I'll move to the next level. Then you understand? So
Yeah.
also, yeah. So that takes for that fast speed trial. I know it takes up to 90 to 120 days before they even have to answer to that. I know that.
That's what Diddy had. Diddy had a fast speed trial. Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of basically it right there. I just broke it down to him how I feel you fucking me around, asking for more money, that you don't do these things.
Can't believe he asking for more money though.
No, let me break
He
down.
ain't even worked through half of that money.
Man,
He ain't even worked through a quarter of that money.
Thank you.
He hasn't even done $10,000 worth of work.
Thank you. So
At
I got
all.
it right here. I signed it. I got everything. Yeah, I got it all together here. So I just want to let you know what's going on. So I already sent the copy.
What he filed? 2 motions
That's
and
it.
made 4 appearances. You ain't went through $10,000. Your hair look good.
4 appearances and how many motions? 2 motions. That sounds like 10. I mean, that's, to me, 10,000 is reasonable. Hey, Miss Boogie Down. Them folks said Diddy had money and could pay the lawyers to only work for him. Yes, and he had 10 of them. And you can't get a fast speed trial if you haven't been like indicted on the things that you are charged with. A lady says, I can't believe she doesn't understand. She run through the money. She works for an attorney. You would think she would. CJ said, but Nesto steady playing musical lawyers. Keep switching, and you know that's new retainer every time you do that, and he does not know how lawyers work. And more importantly, for her to have 35 years of experience in the legal field, you would think she would know how lawyers work, but she doesn't seem to know. Now, that was Shirley Strawberry's money.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had. Okay. Yeah, I'm cut out. I look the same. I look the same.
You look the same. You look younger.
Huh?
No, you look way old in your what's the name picture, but you look younger.
Yeah, I know it.
You was looking like an old fucking man in that picture. Oh gosh.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. So right now, and that's kind of it. And this right here, I'm gonna give it to him. Let the little girl read it to him, because obviously you don't have what you need, but you're telling me that you need it.
He was supposed to do all the fucking with all of that stuff. He should have did all of that shit. He didn't do nothing.
He did nothing. And now he's well. You know, I gotta. If you go to jury trial, and I gotta get somebody. No, bro, no. So what I did, I already sent this off to the son. I sent this and the contract, so you'll get that. You get that from. You understand what I'm saying? So you can read proofread of all that.
She gonna proofread.
I
Okay.
did tap in. I left my other page. I did tap in that they dropped these charges, but that's not giving you the opportunity to say, well, you know, I'm done with that case, those 2 cases. No, you're not, because they're gonna come back up.
It's gonna come back.
Yeah, that's not real. None of that's real. Oh, we'll worry about that. I ain't gonna leave you, but I think you need to get somebody to go ahead on push them. Hold up, bro. You got me fucked up, and he didn't come yesterday, so he probably come today. Cause he was mad because I called Friday. That's why he
How he
came.
gonna get mad when you pay for his services?
Hey man, all I'm saying is, I let him know I got some other shit, but I didn't read it because yeah, to let him know how that I'm not. See, he think he can do like the other two, get away. No, I got some shit in here.
He can get it.
And I don't think they know, like, attorneys have to get like the transcripts and stuff. Those transcripts are pricey. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna see how much the transcripts are for his case. I'm just kind of curious. AK's POV said at allegedly she's making up careers again. Southside Chi-Town said proofreading after you sent it right. He has done, and now
That money up, he can go get that money up.
But he ain't got that
Cause
kind of money.
I could put 15 on a new attorney and get a new attorney and make payments like that. That ain't shit.
But he ain't.
See how his talking is contagious? Because did you hear her first say attorney is contagious?
Don't do that. He's not gonna do it.
Because he ain't got no money. Because he broke his jail.
Right.
He only get court appointed cases.
Absolutely.
Ain't nobody checking for him.
Absolutely, and that's why they trying to use their whatever to make. Man, I already know what's going on. And they scared of you because they scared of you.
They scared of you because they're scared of you.
You scared of me? What I do? What I do? Oh, yeah. But I ain't went there yet. You know what I'm saying? I've been like, but I am. When it's all over and done with him, he getting it.
Ah, Miss Principal. Thank you so much for the super chat. She says, prison fashions and luxury. Okay, prison fashions and luxury. Thank you so much for the super chat, Miss Principal. Oh, goodness. Oh, I can't find the right screen. Here we go with this mess again. We'll use this one. Okay. Granny the Great said exactly them folks. I think he showed Shirley on purpose. Miss Boogie Down says she said nobody checking for him, but didn't they look for him? Right, exactly. She said nobody checking for Krell, but Krell didn't come to him. They found Krell. I mean, make that make sense.
Oh, he gonna get it.
That was going on. But I feel better since I got this and go ahead and move forward. But I know if whatever's coming my way, I can't. I'm not worried about that. I'm just got to deal with what I got to deal with.
You gave him 30. Y'all gave him 35.
35 and 6.
And that's 6.
Oh, excuse me. And he charged me $400 for the fucking transcript.
Which is
come on.
Now that I know. Now, like I said, his transcripts, I don't know specifically, but that price range sounds about right. This is why we only got the one read from Sylvia, because they cost money. But I'm gonna find out specifically how much his costs. Black but not bitter said that attorney would not entertain a call from Sonia because she has not paid a single cent. Granny the Great said, didn't Nesto even tell the lawyer not to talk to Shirley? Yes, he did. And the reason why he said that is because Sonia said that, because they felt when Krell called her and told her about the other allegations, Shirley kind of was upset. And so he doesn't want, that's when she told him to tell her not to talk to Shirley anymore. Miss Principal, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, absolutely. Thank you. Absolutely. I don't think we got that one, so will add absolutely.
Charge you
Yeah, she
400 for transcripts.
for transcripts, 400 for that transcript when I
For a
went to the
copy
bond
of
hearing.
transcripts?
Yeah, for when I went to bond hearing.
Why he charge you for it? Because he had to go get them?
Yes.
Now I know that how much they run. And the reason why I know how much a lot of them run is because I know I watch another content creator named Plunder, and I know her and another content creator that I watch, The Docket, and some other people sometimes chip in to get the transcripts, because for those cases like Steven Stern and stuff, Stefan Stern, I mean, his transcripts were $1,000. So they chip in and stuff to get these transcripts. And if those cases are running that much for transcripts, I think Diddy, I don't know how many thousands Diddy transcripts were. That's why Sylvia, never got any. So, except for that one she was reading from like how many years ago. But other than that, that's why she doesn't get any, because they are very expensive to get. So I want to know like specifically how much his is. AK's POV says Shirley was upset with the allegations, but Sonya wasn't. Very telling. I don't know how she read, because I don't know if you have heard. She read, I think there's a call on YouTube where she read the transcripts, but it was kind of edited a bit. But the one in Patreon is the actual call without being edited. And I don't know. I mean, I had to stop as I listened to it because it was very hard to listen to. But she read it with no problems, no emotions, or anything. Southside Chi-Town said they didn't want the lawyer telling Shirley his charges before he could explain his lies about it. Right, right.
So he charged you $400.
Yes.
So that's an extra 1,000 right there.
Yes, there
so
you go.
36,000.
36,000.
You need to run that. If you need to run 15, you need to really run 20 back. I don't see him doing $10,000 worth of work.
I'm trying to tell you right now.
You
what's
ain't
going
even did $10,000 worth of work, and that's what I would have wrote. You haven't even done $10,000 worth of work.
Yeah.
Why you taxing somebody 35?
So in his mind,
you can get off. You need to write me my money.
Yeah, that's it.
Because I don't have complete faith in you anyway.
Yeah.
At all.
We're gonna. Well, see, here's the thing. I gotta go by what my buddy said. My buddy said he gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. He gonna. See,
yeah, but he got in his fucking feelings.
No,
and then he misled us in the beginning anyway.
But I'm the victim.
I know.
I'm the victim.
That's why I backed up. That's why I said let me back up off, because when he told that lie, I said let me back up, because it's gonna be a problem.
Okay, well, I got that. So now, but let me tell you about this other person that Miss E. You asked about yesterday. See that?
Did y'all go to college together?
No, what the fuck?
He is. Get ready to say it, y'all. Let me take it back a little bit. Miss Principal, you said what victim? Him. He's a victim. He says. Them folks said it's written what you would have written. Woman in the legal field for 35 years. AK's POV said they are truly a crackhead couple. Reef and Muslim, we gotta add the other person. Okay.
I'm the victim.
That's why I backed up. That's why I said let me back up off, because when he told that lie, I said let me back up, because it's gonna be a problem.
Okay, well, I got that. So now, but let me tell you about this other person that Miss E. You asked about yesterday.
Did y'all go to college together?
No, I went to fucking Job Corps.
Where's Native when you need him?
What college?
They said, listen, that's what I'm saying. On the thing, she was talking about y'all went to college together and all of this stuff. I'm like, I don't think he went to college.
No, I never been no motherfucking college.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they went to college together. I was like, listen, man, I don't think he went to college.
No, man, I ain't never been no college. The fucking.
I ain't never been to no motherfucking college. Like, who gets disgusted because somebody accused them of going to college?
Job, Cole, man. I met them folks when I was 19. What the fuck? Them folks a year. Them folks 6.
I'm sorry, yo. We got we got to do it again.
Yeah, that's it.
Because I don't have complete faith in you anyway.
Yeah.
At all.
We're gonna. Well, see, here's the thing. I gotta go by what my buddy said. My buddy said he gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. He gonna. See,
yeah, but he got in his fucking feelings. No, and then he misled us in the beginning anyway.
But I'm the victim.
He misled us. He misled us in the beginning. But I'm the victim. Major's wife said he said it with so much conviction. Yes, he did. Miss Principal said, "Ooh, who knows? Who know the mention of attending college would disgust people? Just disgust them."
I know.
I'm the victim.
That's why I backed up. That's why I said let me back up off. Because when he told that lie, I said let me back up. Because it's gonna be a problem.
Okay, well, I got that. So now, but let me tell you about this other person that Miss E. You asked me about yesterday. See that?
Did y'all go to college together?
No, I went to fucking Job Corps. What
so
college?
Why did they say? Listen, that's what I'm saying. On the thing, she was talking about y'all went to college together and all of this stuff. I'm like, I don't think he went to college.
No, I never been no motherfucking college.
That's what I was saying. He said they went to college together. I was like this.
Listen, man,
I don't think he went to college.
No, man, I ain't never been to college. I went to fucking Job Corps, man. I met him for when I was 19. What the fuck? Them folks a year. Them folks 60, man. Them folks 60 years old. 60. Them folks. When my older was born, she ran out with the baby when the baby was 8 months old. She ran away, went back down south, and she got down there with some other nigga. I went down there, tried to get her, and she ran with the baby, and she filed, you know what I'm talking about? She filed and ran out with the nigga that she was goddamn working with in the fucking plant down there in Tallahassee. Yeah. So I'm saying that shit I'm trying to figure out what. Hold on. That makes no sense. Yeah, next time I seen the baby, I was in motherfucking prison in the fucking 90s.
It sounds like that's a flex. You know what I mean? I mean, why is he flexing? Mimi said he said core the first time and then co the second because he was so disgusted. Rossi said, I went to college. I guess I'm offended. I mean, I did too. I guess we're the weirdos here, AK's POV said they are both so excited about not going to college. It's just really, a lady says, did y'all see how she pivoted from being guilty of fucking up? Yes, I did. Pen Pal 50 said my stomach hurts. Kimmy Who said Father of the Year. She ran off with that baby. I didn't see that baby. I was in prison. Child, you're bragging about that. So yes, AK's POV, he met Dion and Laverte while he was in prison in the 90s, pretty much.
They would bring the baby to see me in prison in the 90s.
So she got a sister.
I can't remember. I think so.
Maybe her sister did that shit.
Yeah, might be do. But
they was talking about they went to college together, and after they went to college, I was just sitting there like.
No, we went to motherfucking Job Code. And on top of that, when I left Job Code, next time I get Job Code, they'll place you to certain places. So they placed me here. They placed me here, and about a month later, I get my roommate. They put you with roommates. You don't know that part, but they're knocking on the door.
I've seen Job Code before.
Okay, so they're knocking on the door. My roommate say, hey, man, somebody at the door. I said, nobody don't know me here. I walk in there, it was her ass. She done ran away from that motherfucking come on here to stay with me.
Oh, she bold.
Don't nobody know. I don't know them folks. Don't nobody here know me. Ain't nobody knocking on the door for me. A lady said the baby had a ferocious beginning at AK's POV. We got ferocious. We got ferocious. Miss Boogie Down said I was a double major, so I must be all kinds of ignorant. Yes, you are if you went to college. Shoot, you college people. Them folks said I hate this woman's voice. I think we all do.
Messy.
Hey man,
How you
listen.
gonna leave me, go to him, then leave him and come back to me?
No. That's way before. This is way before the baby came. This is
Oh,
how
she's
the
still
baby.
pregnant?
No, she wasn't pregnant at all. This is when the baby was
Oh,
conceived.
before the pregnant.
Yes. See, and you understand? So she left there because she didn't want to go back to where she came from. Real poor. We talking about some shit with poor with a tin roofs. Them type of houses with the fucking well in the backyard. That's where she came from. And she went back to that because her mama drove her fucking crazy.
Guess what? I bet you them folks with a tin roof and a well in the backyard had a place to stay. They wasn't pillar to post because their spouse couldn't pay rent. I bet you that much. I bet you when she did go home to take her baby, she had a place to take it to. I bet you all of those things.
Oh, you got a high and mighty, and she felt guilty and fell back into that. Well, I don't want to let my mama down. Went down there to the bullshit, and she been in there ever since. Took the baby and ran, and I ain't see the baby no more until I was in fucking prison. Yeah, so that was saying, hold up, now I done did a whole lot in life. I done did a lot of accomplishments. So you trying to do this? This ain't you. This ain't making. That's why it didn't make no sense to me. But I didn't want to speak out. I didn't want to speak on it then.
Right, because they can pull those. But yeah.
So I didn't want to speak on that shit then. But I was say, what the fuck you talking about? So no, I don't worry about none of that shit. That right there, that's. I'm not gonna hurt a person that don't understand the system. No folk don't. No, they scared of that type. They don't know about that. This ferocious shit going on with this internet now. They scared of that shit. So yeah.
Yeah, they kept saying, "Oh, they still married," and she said they still married. She the only wife he ever had, and I was like,
"No, them folk. Listen, them folk were been."
Why would she say that now? She should have said something then at the other wedding. That's when you would speak out.
It doesn't matter when she spoke out. He still had a wife when he married all of the other ones. That's the point. See, it's funny. They don't even get the point of it all. And he's sitting there talking about it. So it's confirmed that he was married to her. Now, I did hear him say early on in this conversation that she filed papers, but no, she didn't. That was not done until what? Was it 2019 or whatever? He has been married multiple times since he was married to her. And he's sitting there and not even realize he's incriminating himself with this conversation alone. J said, wouldn't that have been the same place he is from? Isn't that where he met her? To even know her before he went to Job Co? Yes, exactly. Where was he living? Because I saw the house, the one that he alleged could be put up for his bond money. I saw that house, and I mean, it was a cute little house. But if he wants to start downgrading people's houses, that particular house wasn't all that. It certainly wasn't worth the hundreds of thousands of dollars that he was trying to say it was, and his name ain't nowhere near it. Them folks said ferocious reminds me of dinosaurs and lions, not the internet. AK's POV said that was Martha who divorced him while he was married to Shirley. Okay. Edith never okay, thank you. I'm telling you the facts, they jumble up sometimes for me. So he is still married, still to this day married to Edith, unless she filed for divorce recently. And at this point in time, why would I? Because I'm not paying for that unless she wants to remarry. So technically, her whole point is Chronicle Speaks got it wrong or she's lying or whatever. But no, she's not. Edith is still the one and only wife he truly had, because those other ones don't really count since he's still married to Edith. But go on, keep incriminating yourself. Reef and Muff's mom says you keep working on your motherfucking degree And let us know when we can celebrate this principle. Miss Boogie Down, he's still married to Edith. Absolutely. Yeah, I think I put Pewter on the list, Reef and Muff's mom.
Thank you. Hold on. Here's the killing part. Well, my other kids, maybe mama. Come on, so what you talking about? That ain't you. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right, you got the first baby, and I had all of these other ones.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
Right.
Yeah, they ain't talking about
that's just the lies they telling.
Yeah, they ain't talking.
The lies we telling. Think about this. Who else would know that Edith is still married to him? Who after, I mean, look at how many years have passed. Who else would know this but Edith? So I believe that she is the one who reached out to Chronicle Speak. There would be no one else who would know that. Who would think back? Even like, I think I think my sister, like, she never filed for divorce. So for all these years she was married, so many people, they didn't even know she was married. To be honest with you, I didn't know she was still married, but they got a divorce because he got one and remarried someone else, but it was years later. So that does happen. It does happen. Shirley's divorce finally said, baby, she really thinks she know Nesto. She clearly don't know that fool at all. No, she does not. She absolutely does not. Laverte's mom, yeah. I think that's Laverte. And do y'all remember the conversation that was had where he was talking about how one of the baby's mamas raised, was it Edith who had somebody else's kid? Was it Keisha or somebody? Do y'all remember that? Reef and Muff's mom said, I totally agree. I can't remember which one tried to serve him when he was doing fed time in Kentucky. Okay, that was too. Okay, I was about to say maybe that was Martha, but no, it wouldn't have been Martha. AK's POV said, at Reef and Muff's mom, I missed Pewter. I had to add it to my list. You gotta email me or hit me up on Instagram with that list so I can make sure, we have all of the same. It sounds like we're a number or two off. Hey, Miss Mad About Music. Miss Mad About Music said, I can't understand for the life of me why Edith wanted to claim him as her husband. Right. I wouldn't be contacting anybody. But maybe it was a calculated move. Maybe her knowing that, hey, this man is in jail. Maybe she was just waiting all these years for the big payback. And maybe she finally got it and said, okay, he in jail now. Let me do this. Watch this. And she reaches out to a content creator, gets that put out there. So lo and behold, because think about it. If that hadn't happened, do y'all think Will Wooten would have even thought to look to see if he was still married? Think about it. So that might have been calculated. So she might not be as country and slow and old as he thinks she is.
When I had to come out of prison, I had to go fight for my daughter because she gave my daughter up to my other baby mama. That my other baby mama convinced her to goddamn let her stay with her because she had chromosome cancer.
Lo and behold, it's in this call. I didn't know it. I did not know it. Okay, be blessed. I got be blessed, y'all. Granny the Great said, yes, I was going to say back in the day, but folks didn't get divorced until they wanted to remarry. And yeah, that there's some validity to that too, because that is true. That is what people they just didn't. I never got one, and I knew I didn't even want to see that Negro again. If he fell out on the street, I'd step over him and would not call 911. But I refused. And I think the fee might have been $7. It was under $100 to file. And I refused. Not one dime. Not one dime. He dead now. So now there was a thing about that. I looked up chromosome cancer, and that is a thing. Right. Shirley's divorce fund. Freedom is coming soon. I got to add that.
Yeah, she had cancer at the age of 18. Yes. So motherfucker don't know what the fuck you talking about. I don't be listening to that
You, how you gonna convince somebody to let an 18-year-old? Okay, all right, never mind.
shit. I know what's going on, man.
No,
I
you
know these
don't.
character people I'm dealing with. Come on now. And I don't put nobody down. I get a chance you got now, here you go. Yeah. They don't want now. They don't really want to fuck with my son, mama, but she got that mouth, boy. She got that.
I, if anybody knows how to spell that, please do put it in the chat. I have no idea how we can spell that. So let's see here. We've got it says cancer cells often exist allegedly in harmony. Cancer cells often exhibit abnormalities in their chromosomes, including missing extra or rearranged chromosomes. These changes, collectively known as chromosomal inability (CIN), um, and another, and not I don't know how to pronounce this word, but anyway, can significantly impact cancer development and progression. While some chromosomes changes are common across many cancer types, others are specific to certain cancers. So that's what it says about that. Okay, and they even have like a little diagram in here. So we got Bible lady said she got the vroom vroom vroom. Hey Queen Black, AJ said, so you had an 18-year-old having your baby, which means she got pregnant when she was 17. Nesto, how old are you? Rossi says, I guarantee that's not what she had. Probably not. Probably not, but it is a thing.
Dion mama.
Boy, she
Oh,
got
does
that.
she? Oh, that's where
Boy,
Dion get it from.
she got that. No, he got that from both of us. He got it from both.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, Dion's mom do have a ferocious mouthpiece. She really does. I wouldn't want to fight her.
He got the fact from me, but he got the other shit from her. Yeah. The manhood from me, but no, she got that. She got that, boy. She got that. She's straight hood, worse. Straight hood.
You said she's straight hood. You like
straight
that?
Hood. She's straight hood
Yes,
with that.
she
You know what I'm saying?
You
but no, you know what? That case wasn't the case. That case was I ain't want to talk about that shit. That case was just I got in my heart. Well, you got a baby coming and everybody. She was going to college and all this shit. You know how that shit go. My mom and them don't think I'm just. That'll convince.
That was
shit.
the second wife, right?
Yeah, that's a convincing shit.
Mark.
Yeah. So I don't really give a fuck about that. And the other one I got married to, she was old as a motherfucker.
I saw a picture of her. I saw a picture of her, Carol.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't really care about that shit.
I saw a picture of her. All of the women that he was with, I don't think I've ever seen yeah, I have. As a matter of fact, I have. Let's take that back. All of the women that he's been with have been fairly attractive, you know. They're not bad looking women. Them folks at Dion's mom would eat Sonya up like a rock eater from the never ending story. Justin's mom said, you hood, Sonya. And Mai Tai says, talk about her ponytail. Yes, talk about Dion's mom. I want to hear it. AK's POV said, Nesto calling someone hood from behind jail walls. Make it make sense.
Ain't no one to tell you, goddamn. I'm the type of person. I'm gonna handle my business, and I'm not gonna think. I'm not no poor nigga. I don't think poor. I got to have what I got to have. Everybody got to live the way they got to live. I'm not on that, and I'm not taking care of everybody else. Should have been doing.
Can someone please put in the chat how you think poor? I don't know. I don't even know what that means, but okay, Mai Tai, I don't know how you think poor. AK's POV says Sonya is a stalker. Why didn't he ask how she's seen a picture of Carol and know her name? Exactly. Exactly. Bible lady said, look and see moon. Use a lie respectfully. Dion's mama was not attractive. I was kind of I was kind of gapping everybody together. Uh, yeah, Bible lady, I do stand corrected on that. I do. Shirley's divorce finally said, um, how you do that? I'm lost. How do you think poor? I'm waiting for somebody to tell me. I don't know how that works. Who thinks poor? He think, but it's funny though. You don't think poor, but you've never paid child support. You've got child abandonment charges on your record, and you also have a child that you can't even be around till she had turned 18. So I really don't know. But my tie, be safe out there on those roads. Them folks said, now why was my stupid ass about to Google Dion's mama like a fool? Hey, you might be able to find it now. You might be able to find it. It's too complicated. Said, no, you don't think Poe, but you do think criminal. Did we put criminal on there? I think we did.
And that's why I came along. Yeah. So
You know, as long as
so
you're out here being right, that's all that matter.
hey, I've been doing right. They ain't get what they doing. They stay in the fucking ragged ass fucking apartment, looking at the window with them small apartment windows, small ones.
Small dirty windows. He pulling up.
Yeah, that ain't my fault. That ain't my motherfucking fault. Shit, we all.
I'd rather stay in an apartment on an air mattress with no furniture, corned beef hash. Well, I don't eat beef, but tuna fish and stuff in my cabinet with my own personal bathroom and my dirty, teeny tiny window, my only one window. I would rather live that way than to go and live in Cobb County Jail. If you weigh the pros and cons, and I gotta pick one, I'ma pick that one, not Cobb County. The nerve. Sonia is now living in a Barbie dream camper that she can't even afford to run the air conditioner in. She's got nowhere to park it, staying in Walmart parking lots and spending her day at the gym parking lot for 4 hours or on somebody's private street. Why no one's called the police on her, I don't know, but maybe they have. This is how these two are living, and they want to talk about the way someone else is living.
Oh, now, shit, I'm just locked up right now on some technicality. Ain't my fucking fault.
He's not locked up on crimes. He's locked up on technicalities, and there's a difference. Hey, all juiced up, how are you? Them folks said I'd rather have something small and clean that's mine than any other scenario. How about it? Oh, transit. Thank you, Reefa Muff's mom. Gotta add transit. Hey, just Nikki said, and other people's driveways. Right. And washing your hair with a garden hose, okay?
But my spirits are my spirits are picking up. It's picking. It was down, but shit, it is what it is. Coming to the light right now. So my program here, this way it is right now. Maybe run it down so you can clearly understand where I'm at, and you can see my face when I'm talking. My clear understanding is this here. I know I go to court. Wait a minute. Let me get it right. Let me get it straight. I know for the pornography shit, they gotta take me to court once that fast speech trial is put in on January the 13th. My problem is how I'm gonna get my lawyer that's gonna listen is a fucking public defender that don't answer the fucking phone now to do that.
I'm gonna call Pamela. I'm gonna call her
okay.
Boss, whatever that person is to her.
So then on top of that is I know I get a bond hearing again.
Wait a minute. She calling somebody's boss. Was Hannah on? Let me see. This was the 26th of September 2023. Was Hannah on the case by then? Because she's calling some. You don't do that. You don't play with people's jobs.
And for today, because every 90 days. So for that,
I emailed her that.
Okay. Then I know I go for another 90 days on the 16th for, that'll be next one on 16 for the charge I just got. That'll be 3 months. So I go for again. That's Hannah too. Okay. Then on top of that, I know for the big charge, I know by January the 10th, they have to give me a bond. It's 6 months. I've been sitting here 6 months. 6 months. So they have to give me a bond by then. If they don't give me a bond by then, I know by the 10th of July, that'll be 1 year I put in a fast speed trial. They got to take me to trial.
Yeah, on that one.
So I know where I'm going. I know I have to use public defender to that. Because the lawyers can't get you in court no faster. The only faster they can get you in is a speed trial after that year.
So only a public defender can do a fast speedy trial. A private lawyer that you pay can't do a fast speed trial. Just want to make sure that I got it right. All Juiced Up said, does anyone know when is this dude's next hearing? Yeah, I'm sure somebody knows. They'll put it in they'll put it in the chat. Tell me that the 10th. Okay, the 10th. the big charge. They doing YouTube talking. So Bible Lady said it's August the 4th.
You understand what I'm saying? So I know that. So getting a lawyer to the end of now, and you saying other things can work past that, I can't see that. Maybe you see something I don't see. You see what I'm saying? But it's nothing. There's nothing I can do but get a bond and get a bond reduction. That's it until these time limits is up. But I also know these other cases that I got with the man lawyer, he can't put a fast speedy trial in right now that's going to handle that shit. If they indict me with those charges, only thing I can do now is get a reset for a bond for that R charge. If they put me in all them charges together. You understand? Mm-hmm. That's where I'm at right now.
That's where you at?
That's where my head at. So I'll let you know what's going on. So they bring that up, and that's what it is. Because it's nothing that I know. Period. That's it. And I'm looking at what you looking at?
I'm looking at you. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. So that's the only thing I can say because I figured it out because they put all them charges on that.
Them folks, that's interesting. Them folks said, I think Hoover is making this case low priority because Nesto's just a mess. He probably hasn't given him anything to work with because he just wants to tell these crazy excuses, no defense. And the worst part about it is that in addition to him not being honest with, at least you ain't being honest to her, you're not being honest to anybody, you could at least be honest to your lawyer, say he could help you out in some kind of way. I think that this is kind of on the back burner for Sean Hoover because other things just keep popping up that he has to tend to other than this case, and that's very strange to me. Miss Principal said you don't get the right to a speedy trial until you're indicted. Exactly. Why doesn't she tell him that? She's got 35 years of experience. All Juiced Up said his 3-year anniversary is coming up on Monday. Let's celebrate. Oh, yeah. We should have, we might have to do something for that.
Emotion. So to me, they put all those units on the bottom that they're trying to say investigating it. Those are the units are the charges. So those are the charges y'all talking about. Y'all gonna run together. So they got to figure out how they're gonna run all that together. None of that makes sense to me. That don't make sense to me.
And she can't explain.
Damn, this let me go by fast. Okay.
Time flies.
Yeah, that's
when I'm visiting you.
Yeah, it does. Okay.
It go fast when that door is so hard to open. Right.
Okay. So what I need from you is I got to make sure you keep your health together and keep your motherfucking brain sharp. Not trying to defend 5 million people.
Fuck them people.
Well, I know, but see, here's the thing. They'll get up under your skin for 5 minutes.
So I know another list we need to make. We need to make a list of what the things she has actually done for this case? That's our next list. What has she actually done for his case? I'm gonna put it on my community wall so y'all can put everything. You can put your things on there. That's what I'm gonna do, because yeah, what has she actually done?
Yeah.
Right.
But all that what them folks talking about, them folks say they're not bringing no value. They're not. They think they devaluing, but they really don't understand they're bringing more value
Mm-hmm.
to me.
What?
I just got her. I'm gonna just remind her today to get those phone records.
Okay, here's another
She
thing.
got to get that.
They're not doing that because they don't do that in the public defender's office.
Then I got to do it.
What I'm trying to say is that I'm not getting no proper representation from them. I mean,
That's what I meant to mention. Them folks, her sending that letter to Wooten, that was just, of all of the things that she has done to me, that was okay. Will Wooten has a certain amount of cases. Okay, he prosecutes the financial crimes component. So let's say he's got all these cases. And speaking of cases, did y'all know Lil Woody got arrested for drag racing? Can you believe that? But anyway, so let's say Wooten has these cases. He does the financial component of it. Okay. Um, let's say he has 100 cases. So just for example, say that's 100 people. Like, say Nesto's somewhere in there, and Will Wooten doesn't know him off the top of his head. But after I receive a letter from this defendant's side piece. Well, I guess she's not a side. Well, yeah, she is a side piece still because he's still married to Edith. So I get a letter from her. Guess what? Oh, I'ma always remember who you are. You're gonna always be on my list. And I'm gonna get you for whatever I can get you for. Did I speak to you, Ducky Dexter, public fender? We got that one. I mean, think about that, because I'm gonna tell you, when I was doing casework and somebody pissed me off or decided they wanted to call the governor on me and stuff. Oh, okay, I got you. Everything I processed on that case was at the last minute. When you do stuff like, because when you have policies and procedures, like in my job as a case manager, I had policies and procedures I had to follow. Even as a supervisor, I had policies and procedures. Just like I had those, the people who do those kind of work, prosecute and represent defendants, they have the law. So you can't just supersede the law because you have a client who doesn't understand the law and somebody's in their ear telling them they can do this, that, and the third. So it was not a good idea for her, because if Will Wooten, he might not have really known who Nesto was. I bet you he know now. I bet you that case record just pops up. Every time he go in his file drawer, it just pops up. I'm telling you, that's how it worked. Kimmy Who says, Sonia has done more to derail his trial than anyone. Pen Pal 50 said, no, I didn't know that. Reef and Muff's mom says, took long enough after all the videos of him driving reckless on YouTube. Who? Oh, what? Oh, yeah. And he just got his license. He just got his license a couple months ago. I knew he'd do something to break the law. I just didn't know what. Granny the Great says, has he given the attorney any money? Probably. There's what money? Nobody's left. And when he wanted the money that BC gave back to Shirley, he wanted that, and Shirley told him, oh no, that's my money, not yours, my money.
Here with him. I'm here with him right now. Listen, it's a guy right now. I'm gonna say it real fast. It's a guy right now. He been sitting here for 6 months, and he's African guy. So I'm just looking and say, "Damn, you going to trial?" "Yeah, I'm going to trial, man." I say, "Well, why you ain't getting it? Did you get a plea?" "No." Then he finally told me what the fuck he was locked in here. This motherfucker was in a fucking nursing home, one of the care places, and he was trying to fucking mute. Say they accused him of trying to fucking mute, and So I'm like, do you understand what the fuck? I mean, did you get a bond? But guess what? He going to trial today, and they pull his ass out of here because when you go to trial, they send you back to Fulton County.
He a white boy or black boy?
He's a fucking African.
I would absolutely love that for him. I would love it for when he goes to trial, go right back to Fulton County. I hope the trial takes 3 months. I know it won't, but that's what I hope. Um, Here again, another case he's talking about that he is wrong. It was true. Now, I don't know if the guy was African. He was not a doctor. He wasn't even a nurse. He was a CNA, I think. Not CNA. He's a CNA. I think CNA. And it was true. They've got him on video. They showed it in court. That's how I saw it. And the man was found guilty. Hey, champions. Um, I did speak to Ducky Dexter. AK's POV said, I'm the keeper of policies and procedures. I am a parliamentarian. Them folks said Sean doesn't make any money because if he did, he would let them suits out. They're screaming. I thought I was going to get a serious comment. Them folks also said, no, we need him in Cobb County so we can hear the calls and get text messages while he's in that trial. Well, I wonder, will they still honor the FOIA while he's in trial? Because you notice how some crimes happen and we don't get to see the video until after the trial. It's just certain crimes, especially high profile, even though this isn't one. He thinks so. But, so I wonder, will we still get those? Granny the Great said, okay, I remember them talking about the attorney refunding money. Yeah. And he thought he was going to get that back. All juiced up says Sean knows he is going to lose, and that's why he's delaying this. But now there are still, I guess on the 4th, we will hear rulings on the motions. I guess if Sean Hoover shows up, I mean, I don't know, but I think that will happen then, and perhaps set a date for trial.
He's African. So what I'm saying, thank you. This shit is crazy. But he been in here 15 months. So he finally going to trial. So I don't know
going to trial because I didn't do that. He said he didn't do that.
Yeah, that's what he said. I didn't do it, man. I didn't do it. But he was a fucking doctor. He was a doctor. And he ain't never been locked up. But he got a witness that
It's a witness to say he did it?
Yeah, that he walked in on her.
That he walked in on them?
Yeah, on him doing.
And this is a perfect example of her talking about, so many people are innocent in jail. That man was not innocent. He was not innocent at all. And nobody witnessed the act of him abusing this patient who was nonverbal. They saw he came out the room doing his pants. And when they approached him, the man ran. He never went back to work. He ran. But he's innocent. Okay. Ducky Dexter said, dude, you are not getting out. Let it go, man. Let it go. Them folks said if the judge finally rules, the judge has had that motion since before Christmas and it's July the 4th. I'm not a Nesto fan, but that's insane. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't even it wasn't until Native and Black But Not Bitter went to court and, Native was telling me about what happened that I realized that it was still an outstanding motion. He told me what it was. I couldn't even remember what it was. So that is too long. It really is. Southside Chi-Town said, watch her spin on this. I know what's coming and it pisses me off.
On it, trying to stick it in. Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, okay, so that could be too. If they beefing, it could be she lied on them too. Because sometimes people lie. You're going through it now. People lie on people. If they didn't have no beef, if they had a good, work relationship, then okay. But if she got some type of animosity towards him, then she could be lying on him.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Yeah, she could. Cause you got some females are some vicious ass bitches. When you push that right button, they could be. Yeah. It's cold in there.
Yeah, it's cold. It's cold, but I'm gonna be all right. I'm warming up, looking at your lips. I'm good. So yeah, I'm really not concerned about. I'm not concerned about the petty shit. So Don't bring the petty shit to me. Don't do that. I'm good on that.
He's so pretty.
What?
He's so pretty.
Yeah. So I'm fighting for my life right now. I'm fighting. That shit is so crazy right now.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll do what I.
There was Southside Chi-Town, the bloggers, but it was another one too. Um, all juiced up says everybody else lies, but her ass nasty Nesto. D-Dub says it was a male coworker witness. Yeah, it was male. It wasn't even it wasn't even a female. It was a male. AK's POV said she assumed the whistleblower was a woman and therefore assumed she was a liar. Say said that's like the body cam of the young man who did the same thing to a bed woman. The way they knew something happened was when her pregnancy started showing. DNA proved he was the father. Is their body? I'd like to see that body cam. Um, but she assumed that the whistleblower was a woman. It was a man. They even showed in court. They even showed when they called the police and the police came up there. They had the witness. I think the man's supervisor and somebody else. I can't remember who that was, but they had like all these people in office. So this was not just something that somebody made it an accusation. This was well documented. Like I said, they've got the video of him coming out the room and everything. It's really disgusting. It really is. Shirley's divorce finally said, Sonia, this patient cannot talk. And why did she have to do something to him? I can't stand that bitch. Always taking the criminal's side. Always. Because everybody's innocent.
Can. So you say she not gonna get it? I'm gonna ask if they gonna flat out. I'll get it if they don't get it. I'm gonna get it regardless because I need to get everything.
Yeah, they ain't saying that they ain't gonna get it. And how I got that?
She said she ain't gonna get it.
No, she never asked. I mean, I wrote her.
Love you. What?
I love you too. I wrote them.
Okay. Did she respond to you?
No, that's been a month.
I'm gonna call the girl today.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, they don't do all that. And that's what Pinocchio
he ain't no
told
better.
me to do that. Thank you.
He ain't no fucking better.
And when he read back, I said, man, them folks don't answer the phone. Why you want me to depend on that shit? Oh yeah, you know what? I ain't know that. I said that's
so
what
why
I
didn't
thought.
he write the letter?
No,
he ain't doing shit else for $35,000. He's in on the cases. He can write.
Yeah. Well, I'm not. I'm right now. I'm just trying to figure my shit out. But it's getting there. It's getting there. So we're gonna see.
I would have just wrote him a letter to get off my case and run me 15. I don't know how you gonna find it. You need to take a mortgage out because he's been in that house for over 20 years. He got some.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so we got a rule on the bloggers and the suppression of the truck. Okay. Is it the evidence in the truck? Tag on.
Money in that house. Go pull a mortgage on your house and run me $15,000 of my money back so I can get a real attorney. Because you're going to lose more money.
Thank you for watching. Please like.
Thank goodness. Wow. She is a piece of work. But I got look. I ain't leave y'all. Let y'all go astray. Let me play this. And then I got one more thing. Am I sharing? Yes, I am. Here we go. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Dear Dr. says, my name is Nesto Williams, and I am Instant Man. I also want to let you know that I am Instant Man because they showed it to me on computer in break room. I'm writing this letter because I have a problem with my kidney. I don't know what kidney do, but it hurt a lot, and I don't know why it hurt. I need for you to figure it out because I'm not a doctor. I also have high blood pressure, which is hurting my heart a lot. It make my heart hurt and go fast and beat bump, 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 bump.
Bump.
And sometimes my brain explode. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And I think it's because of my high blood pressure. Now I cannot sit still in room by myself. Last time I talked to my attorney, he tried to show me stuff on computer, but my anxiety act up all the time. My anxiety comes from me having kids at an early age that I had to take care of. My son named Dion, and he got close.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I had to do that. Shout out to Native Tribe. He is truly missed tonight. But keep him in your thoughts and prayers as he heals. I have two more things to do. This next thing that I am going to do is not, we're only going to do the beginning, and it's because I found it interesting. So, we're only going to listen to the first 5 minutes of this, and then we will do the ultimatum, and that will be the last thing I do. Hey, hey Siri Colette. Hey, doggone it, and Siri still is in my business picking it up. Anyway, hey, Ari vibes. Okay, let me share my screen. Oh my goodness. Okay, am I sharing? Yes, I am. Okay, here we go.
So you will hear Ernesto and Lamont on the phone. A little later, you will hear Lamont call Dion, which will start a three-way conversation. The three talk about seeing Ernesto on the news and YouTube. They all seem surprised to see that the story made national news. They also talk about how the whole situation is a lot for Shirley Strawberry to deal with. Take a listen.
What's up, young man, old man?
What's going on, player?
Hey, what life is treating you like out there today?
Shit, good. I'm in Cali right now.
Man, let me ask a question. So, what you saw the other day, what did that make me look like? Because I got a visit today from an old friend. He had popped up me out of jail today. Came and asked me I need anything, what's going on? Tracked me down, bro, today. What the fuck?
No, Daryl did not track you down. You sent for him. He didn't come looking for you. The only person that was wondering where you were was Sonia, your own wife. Well, excuse me, Shirley Strawberry wasn't even really looking for you. The only person that looked for you was Sonia. You sent for Daryl, okay? Them folks said, oh, that was when old boy came and sat for 2 minutes and left. Right. 2 minutes and left. It took Nesto longer to approach the computer and pick up the phone to talk to this man than he was there. Okay, so and remember, this is October 2022, this call.
That shit look like.
What hell? You say what? An old friend came and tracked you down at the jail?
Yeah, check me out of jail and asked me did I need anything, checking on me and all that type of shit today.
Who was it?
Huh?
One of your old buddies?
Yeah, like 20 years,
Oh,
yeah.
shit, goddamn, man, seemed like a kingpin. They goddamn hyping the shit up.
What?
Man, that shit been all on CNN and everything.
Man, stop lying.
No, I ain't. Shit, ask Shirley, she'll tell you.
Did anybody see this on CNN? Because if you Google and try to find the story, the only place that it comes up is Atlanta in YouTube. If you go to Google, the only thing that comes in I think it's the New York Post, some magazine, and that was only after the RICO came. So at this time, it wasn't even in all of those publications. I don't know anything about CNN. I just know when I looked for it, and Native has looked for it too, we didn't find it anywhere other than Atlanta. So nobody else knows about this.
She ain't saying nothing about no CNN.
Yeah, that shit, that after her friend.
And I find it hard to believe that Lamont or Dion watches CNN. That I find impossible. I can't see them sitting down to watch CNN or any other kind of news unless they're listening for their own name.
seen it all up there. That's how she was able to see it.
Wow.
That shit everywhere. It was all on YouTube, all on when you went on the internet, all that shit. They ain't got nothing to do with that.
Isn't YouTube the internet? I'm just asking. I get these things confused sometimes, but I would assume that YouTube is part of the internet. But Lamont said it's all over the internet. It's on YouTube. It's on CNN and all these places. Shirley's divorce finally said, I missed it on CNN. He wants to be big. Nobody know Nesto. Yeah, Sonia told him it was nationwide. My sister is an avid watcher of CNN, and I can guarantee you it has never been on there.
Yeah.
What?
I started answering my phone. Motherfucker kept calling me. I started answering.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man. I started answering the phone. I told him, oh, Roscoe come calling.
What? I
ain't heard from him. Roscoe calling. Goddamn TJ calling. I told TJ, look at man, stop calling me asking me about anything, because I don't know nothing. And I ain't in that man's business, and neither should you be.
What? Oh,
I just stay out the way.
So, but let me tell you, sir, 'cause I got mad.
As much of a gossiping hen that Lamont is, I find it hard to believe somebody called him and asked him questions, and Lamont didn't ask it. I'm on my own business. I stay out of other people's business, and you should stay out of his business too. I find it hard to believe that gossiping hen said that. All juiced up said wasn't nobody calling him. Okay. Ducky Dexter said Pookie and them calling. I don't know who Roscoe is. Sound like this sound like some made up stuff. Like the rest of this lie he's telling.
Because he didn't come to my wedding, and 'cause I know he would be the type, but he ain't invite me. He ain't invite me, but I invite him. But when we were getting the fitted for our suits and all that, and I called Tony and said, "Well, one of the guys said he ain't gonna show up because he don't want his pictures all on the media." What they got to do with a wedding, man? But at the time, he was trying to get his Social Security checks. Ain't that crazy?
This man wouldn't even come to your wedding, and you want us to believe. You trying to convince us, because we know it's not true. We've heard all the calls, but you trying to convince them two that this man came looking for you. He wouldn't even come to your wedding. He wouldn't even be a spectator at your wedding. But he came looking for you. Okay. Tell me something else.
Yeah.
So I ain't talked to him more than him. Motherfucker pulled up on me today. I was shocked. What you think that's about?
I don't know. You got to watch everything and watch everybody.
Okay. The person got to watch everybody. Okay.
You got to watch everybody. I'm talking about everybody. Watch them all, because you don't know what the fuck going on right now. You got their
Including
lives
you.
where they making shit up.
No, you're right. This shit is, man. But you know what? Hey, man. One time I say, you're a God-fearing man, I'm a God-fearing man. I love you, man. I sure appreciate you. Because look here. The world is a hell of a world right now.
I ain't paying their ass no attention. I don't even pay.
These devils are God-fearing men. Okay. Well, that's all I wanted for that call. That is all I wanted. Now, for this call, we are going to hear the ultimatum. I don't think that we are going to do all of it because it is getting late. But let me see. I should jump ahead, but wait, we'll see. Oh, let me share it. Share screen. All right, here we go.
It's 2 calls between Ernesto, Dre, and Shirley. This first call starts off with Dre and Ernesto. Ernesto starts talking about Shirley and tells Dre that she isn't answering his calls. Shirley is then added to the call so Ernesto can try to get some answers. Take a listen.
What you got going on, player?
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. What's going on, Ernie?
Good. You driving or you waiting on the load?
I'm driving. I'm working, buddy.
Okay. How you been doing?
Trying to survive.
Damn.
Paying bills.
Okay. You talked to Shirley lately?
I sent the last time she gave me the money to send to you. No.
Okay. I was trying to call her. She ain't calling no more. I mean, she's not answering the phone no more. Then I text her. She takes a long text back. So I'm trying to figure out
What
what she
what
got.
you, what you mean she ain't answering my phone no more?
She's not answering the phone calls no more. She's not taking my calls no more. I talked to
What you gonna do?
I ain't did nothing. What I'm supposed to be done this time? Why I always got to be the one to do something?
It don't make sense if your wife don't stop taking your phone calls. She's been taking the whole year you've been gone. Something ain't right. You know, you like to tell half of the story.
Okay, let's call her right now then. So it's just,
And then you'd be like, oh yeah. I forgot to tell you that. I ain't tell my partner everything. You like to tell half of the story. I don't want to get caught up in nothing.
Hold on. This ain't motherfucker Rod now. Rod do that shit. I don't do that, sir.
One thing I noticed that lady been consistent the whole time y'all been together, and all of a sudden now, are you saying that you called her one time and she didn't call you back? When you said she stopped taking your calls, what you mean? You've been trying to call for the last month?
Yes, I've been calling for the last month since the last holiday. The last month, it's been a holiday, yeah. And I call. No pickup. So I called Dion. He said, oh, man, she said she's not taking no calls. She got no money. She's not doing this and that. I said, well, okay, what's the problem?
Good.
I said, what's up? How all of a sudden on a holiday, she texted me like 2-3 days before she texted me when she said she sent you the money. She gave you the money, and she said that me and your best friend, we're going to always be there for you. Your wife.
Yeah.
She texted me all that good shit, and then like a week later, I get no response. So I'm like, oh, hold up. Then I called Dion. I said, I need to call her. I said, is she all right? Is everything okay? She said, oh, I called. Now I called back about a week later. She said she's tired, man. She just don't want to deal with that no more. What the fuck is you talking about? Yeah. So I'm saying, what you tired of? So then I call. She don't pick the phone up. So I got a free phone call. You gave for 5 minutes.
Right.
No pickup. So I text her, I get 5-minute free call once a week. What's the problem? And she texts back, I don't have any money. I don't have no money. That's it. What the fuck is that? Said those are dry. So I'm trying to figure out, is that her girlfriend, a fat ass girlfriend that's staying with her that set this goddamn email thing up, and she responding back for her, and she not knowing nothing about it because she probably staying with her with no fucking job because her husband put her stinking ass out. I'm trying to figure that. I'm trying to figure what's going on. So I text her. Hold up. I texted her and emailed and told her this. Man, get that truck.
Guess what? Her stinking ass is free. Her fat ass is free. She eating whatever she want, wherever she want, and how much she want. What you eating, Nestos?
Call her cracks and say, pick that shit up. I couldn't even tell her the good news I got last week. My co-defendant, they let the bitch go. Let her go like a month ago. So I couldn't even tell her the good news. You see what I'm saying?
Because she don't want to hear it.
So I go to court on the 26th and on the 13th the next month. So when I texted last night, because I ain't heard from her in like 2 weeks. She was okay. She said, I gotta be. That don't sound like her. She don't
okay.
Talk trial like that.
She said she got to be what?
She got to be. Yeah, she said.
She got to be what?
Fine. I have to be fine.
Oh, I have to be fine. Okay.
Yeah, that don't even sound like her. Dry like that. Then her fucking daughter over there still milking the cow, ain't got a nigga staying in an apartment for 2 years, she'll be paying all the rent, utilities, and everything. That shit makes no fucking sense. And that shit going up every fucking month, every year. You know, they take that shit up just to get your ass out of the apartment. They're trying to make the shit go up. So, you know, she's probably paying $3,000 a month. That's $8,000 a month in fucking rent. Her rent and the bitch.
See how this man doesn't know how jail works? I mean, how rents work. Yeah, when you're in an apartment, every year they do go up. There's inflation, all these things. So just like food prices and things go up, rents go up. But he doesn't know that because he doesn't pay. Ducky Jexter says she don't like you. She don't want you. Bella said he is so jealous of her daughter. He is. And just because there are some people, especially if you're a prominent person, who take care of their adult children or help them out or whatever. Just because you didn't pay child support for your children when they were little doesn't mean anything. People actually do that. People actually pay child support. People actually take care of their grown-up kids. That's just the way it works. Bible lady said, boy, I bet he's talking shit again about Sheridan since she has had a... What? She's had a third baby? I didn't know that. Oh my gosh, that's tea. Mm. Manager's wife said, well, at least Shirley was paying um, for the place in Sheridan's name. Ninja, you had a whole house in that poor girl's name. D Dub says at Legacy, especially when there are grandchildren involved. Right. That's what I'm saying. I mean, my parents, let me tell you, I have never bought my own car. I might pretend like I'm going to buy it, but I don't buy it. My father bought all my cars for me, every last one. Paid my car insurance until he died. I did. Boy, I was traumatized when I had to pay car insurance. So this is what people do.
Ran through and sending the kids out there to Washington D.C. to meet the president. That ain't nobody. What kind of, and you send the bitch too?
She took the kids out to DC to see the president, who ain't nobody. It's the president. I ain't never met a president. I mean, I would like to meet one. That's not. I would have loved to have met Barack Obama. Um, my niece was in that parade, and that was. I mean, that's the closest we got, is her being in that parade, um, for Obama and Biden. So that's something to be proud of. That's something to mark down. You can say, so when you grow up, you can put that, you might even could put it on a college application, who knows? But that's something that you could have children and brag to your children about. Your grandchildren could have their own children one day and brag. Well, guess what? I met the 40, what was he, the 44th, 46th president or something, whatever he was. I don't keep up like that. But, just imagine the stories that you can tell. And he talking about meet the who ain't nobody. Man, come on now. Come on. I see Ducky Dexter is about as shocked as me about that third baby. Bible Lady said, same at Legacy Moon. I never bought my own car either. See? That's what I'm saying. So Bible Lady says at Ducky Dexter, yes, third. She had a second when all this happened, and she recently had 7 to 8 weeks ago gave birth to her second daughter. I am just flabbergasted. Southside Chi-Town said she took them to Disney too. How dare she? I know, right? Like, my mother took, my niece and nephew when they were little. Her and my sister took the kids to Disney, and that's something they will always have. I've never been. I'm not interested now. That would have been a nice, thing to be able to tell. I mean, I've been to Hershey Park, and I can't quite remember much about it now, but at least I can say, oh, yes, I've been to Hershey Park. Who wouldn't want to say those things? That goes to show you the type of childhood this man had. I mean, it just really goes to show you.
That's why you got no fucking money. See, Shirley ain't like me. I'm good with money. I stress it goddamn dollar on dollar. That ain't her.
He's good with money, okay?
So then the tax shit came up. She told me that shit, and I got on her head January about this shit. Listen, man, you got to pay off all that money. If you don't, you can't move like you need to move. I told her, get that shit out your regular ass bank. That Wells Fargo, all that old shit there. That's the government bank. You got to go to the private bank where the folk can't fuck with your money like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not the government funded. So anybody can't fuck with your money. Listening to them dry holes over there again that she'll stand over there with, falling around.
Can somebody please tell me what a private bank is? Isn't the federal, because they have the what's that thing called, the insurance that they have? First of all, that's where I want my money at, because if it's robbed or stolen, whatever, they can replace it. So if anybody knows what a private bank is, somebody let me know. Bella said, how is the bank raggedy? Not only how, why? Why is it raggedy? Miss Mad About Music said, I heard that she may have had another baby, but was waiting for confirmation. Southside Chi-Town said, put your shit on a chime card. Tell me, what's a dry hoe? Reef and Muff's mom said. 80% Simon says he wants her to put it on a rush car. All juiced up said is raggedy because he can't get at that money. I'm still waiting for somebody to tell me what a private bank is. I've never heard of one.
That ain't told me nothing about investing in some fucking damn clothing line. Them motherfuckers done moved to three different goddamn spots.
So
I said, why don't you keep fucking with them folks? Oh, they say, oh, you should have some income. It's called residual income coming in. If it's a little, you have a little something coming in. Now she's mad. She mad. I told you to sit your head down and stack your paper. You make 400-something thousand a year, bro. Come on now. I've been going a year. Am I wrong, sir?
sit your ass down and stack your paper. Okay, she can stack a lot of paper since she ain't paying for no attorneys now.
Am I wrong?
I don't have no comment. I'm just listening. I'm not speaking on nothing.
I'm just listening.
Okay, here's the thing.
Because because I'm sure you talked to her. She got another side too. So
Well, no.
listen at what you're saying right now. I know you're not wrong, but if you listen to her, most stuff come out, you be like, oh, so I don't know. I don't want to get off into that. What you need me to do?
I need to call. Let's see. I need to hear her voice and hear what she got to say.
Okay, hold on.
We can't wait to hear it. But let me just say this. Shirley's divorce finally has no idea what a private bank is, and she wants to know where they are. I don't know. Champion says, I don't remember much as a child. However, I still remember going to New York World's Fair in 1964. And you can tell your children about that. He doesn't know anything about legacy, generational wealth. He doesn't understand those things because it's get it and get rid of it type of deal. Steal it and use it on something, whatever. I don't know. It wasn't rent. Kimmy Who said clocking someone else's paycheck. As always, Coffee is Brewing says this call was so funny. I know, right? Here goes Shirley. Add it to the conversation.
Hold on. Okay. Look on me talking no shit.
Okay,
Jesus.
you're not doing that. You're not doing that.
Hold on. Trying to drive. Hold on. Doing for have no phone. Hold on. I ain't driving no dude. I'm driving an 18-wheeler.
Yeah, I know, but I know how you drive. Sitting back low, kick back.
Yeah. Man, how can I? Won't let you. Let's see. Hold on. Shirley. Yes, no.
You ain't getting caught. I ain't got you in no middle of that. No, I ain't none of that. I'm not doing that. I'm just.
Hold on, sir. Hold on.
Hello. Hello. Yeah. How you doing today?
You're talking to
Wait, before this conversation starts, let me add this. To the list of people who need to stop performing, that's Smokey Robinson, Ron Isley, and Eddie Levert. Please, let's add Al Green because this just popped in my head. I saw him. He was singing. Now, he's gained a lot of weight. He was singing, out of breath, couldn't hit the high notes, and had to sit down. So we're going to add him to that list of people who needs to sit down. Miss Principal, thank you so much for the super sticker. She says, private bank is just a regular bank. You just have a private banker. Think concierge for banking. Okay. But it's still backed by the, what is it? The F, whatever, and stuff, right? You know what? I got something for Reef and Muff's mom. And I know she's not Reef and Muff's mom, Mai Tai, and I know she's driving, right? So she can't see it. Talks with TK. Thank you. FDIC. Thank you, y'all. This is for Mai Tai. I know she can't see it, but she's been asking for this. I had to. I bought my guy over today. All right, let's hear Shirley give him the business.
Me, I'm fine.
Yes, I'm talking to you, love. How you doing? I got to go around and find somebody to call you, see what's going on with you.
Hey guys, I'm gonna mute the phone for a minute, so if you hang up, you can call me back. I'm gonna put it on mute, okay?
He said,
All right, thank you. Okay, what's going on with you, love? Talk to me.
About what? What do you mean?
What you want? You called me.
I didn't hear from you. Because I called you 2 weeks ago, and just all of a sudden the phone, you just wanted to set the phone call. Then I called you. He told me what's going on. He just told me bits and pieces. He didn't tell me everything. He gave me a dry run.
Well, what did he tell you?
He told me that you're tired and you don't want to deal with nothing else no more. And he said that you're going broke. All right, what are you talking about? And I told him that's the case. That's what he told me. And I said, that's the case. She needed to turn that truck, call them folks and tell them to pick that truck up, take the insurance off that fucking truck, and say fuck all that shit and just save her ass. That's exactly what I told him. I don't know if he told you that or not. I don't know if he told you that or not, because I don't know what's going on. He said he took some pictures and sent them to you. So I told him to tell her that I get a free call every Monday for 5 minutes. I call her. So I tried to call you. You didn't answer the phone. So I don't know if you knew that or not, but I'm just trying to figure out. I need to hear your voice. I got 2 dry texts from you. One 2 weeks ago. I asked you, you fine? You're like, I have to be. That don't sound like you. That sounds like somebody else. So I wasn't sure. So I texted you yesterday. I got another dry text. I ain't got no money. What is that? I said, that don't sound like you. You at least have something to say with it. So
Yeah. Well, that's all I have. I don't have anything else to say. I'm like, that's all I have to say. That's it. I don't have anything else to say. That's me saying that.
Now, we thought that Sonia didn't understand. She doesn't catch clues or social cues. She said, I don't have any money. He questions her. That's all I had to say. He don't get it now, does he? He don't get it. Let me see what Granny the Great, that dancing queen, is how Nesto's gonna be dancing in that jail cell when he goes to prison.
I just don't have. I'm tired. I'm tired of, my life being associated with jail and all of that's not my life. It's just not my life. I'm tired. People get tired. I'm tired.
okay. Well, you should tell me that then. You don't have to come from nobody else. I mean, if we married or you don't want to be married anymore, just tell me.
Well,
I don't need nobody to tell me. You tell me. That's all, and I'm cool with whatever you got to tell me.
Well, I'm sure you are, but the point is, I didn't talk to you. I didn't have any money, any more money to put on a phone call. So how could I tell you? How could I tell you that?
You could write.
And you had. Well, I didn't even know how to do it. I mean, not that I didn't know how to do it. I just didn't feel like it. That's all.
She said, I just didn't feel like it. Now think about it. You talking about the last text, her saying she ain't have any money was dry. If she had texted you and said, look, don't have anybody call me again, I don't want to talk to you no more, you would think that wasn't her either. Come on now, man. All juiced up says, you've been told, hence you are divorced now. Okay, he don't. Y'all, I gotta run to the bathroom, so this is gonna play without me interrupting. I know y'all probably happy about that, but anyway.
Didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like doing any of it. I was tired. It's like, I'm just too caught up in all of this jail stuff, and it's just not me, and I'm sick of it. That's it. That's all I can tell you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm trying to figure what jail stuff. I mean, what are you talking about? You're not really
The
doing
jail stuff, the all of this stuff. I'm sick of it. I'm just sick of it. Putting money on books, and I don't. It's like
I
that's
got
not
it.
my.
I understand. So just tell me what would you like to do? Tell me
Well, I don't know right now. I have no idea. Don't try to push me into saying anything I don't know. I have no idea. I'm doing the best I can. I have no money. I'm doing the best I can. Okay? Period. I don't know that there's anything you can do about that.
Okay,
I don't.
tell me what happened. I'm trying to get that part.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Okay, so
nothing happened. I'm just sick of it. I can get sick of it. Nothing happened. It's like this is all on me. I have no money. I've spent all my money on you. Okay, I have no money.
okay, you spent all your money on me. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I said.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I said.
Okay, so the
and
lawyer.
lawyers and phone calls and the truck and the storage and whatever else, the insurance, all that stuff. It's like that's all my money goes to that. I have no more money.
Okay, so so let all that shit go. You need to just live until I get out. Fuck all that shit. Okay, that's material stuff. Fuck it, just fuck it all. As long as your health is good and you got peace, that's fine with me. Okay, I didn't get a chance to tell you what's going on. My co-defendant, they let them go. I go to court. I tried to tell you that yesterday, but I go to court on the 26th.
She don't
Okay, well,
care.
I understand you're tired of the host and people telling you this and that. Just let it do what it does.
Nobody's telling me anything. No one's telling me anything.
No.
I don't even know what you were talking about with the demonized me and all that. I don't even know what that means. I have no.
You know what? Don't even worry about that because that ain't even on you right now. Your mind ain't even concentrating on what's going on because you don't see what I see. So it don't matter. It don't matter. Do what you do. What's gonna make you happy right now. Don't worry about what I got going on. It's already set in stone.
I don't think she
I just
is.
want to hear from you. I don't need no third party. I don't need no hee-hee-ha-hee. I need to hear from you, and you didn't communicate that with me.
What's a hee hee ha hee? We gotta add that, whatever that is. He don't want any hee hee ha hee. Okay, hee hee ha hee. You hear that? AK's POV. Hee hee ha hee.
So that will upset me. Other than now, I'm cool. I had to get ready to call you on 3 days so I can get it off my head. That is it. I'm not trying to make you say anything you don't want to say. I don't want you to do none of that. I get it. You explained very well, clear. So that's it. I get it. Not a problem. Hello?
I'm listening. I'm listening to you.
Yeah, I didn't call to upset today. I didn't call to do none of that. It's okay. I just want to hear your voice and hear the way you think. That is it. I get it. I am a deep individual. You definitely told me straight that I am not normal. No, I'm not. So I believe in God, and that's all I got. So I'm good, as long as you're good. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm good as long as you're good, but I'm gonna keep on worrying the hell out of you. That's really what that means. By the way, we forgot Creepyoki. So Creepyoki, we got to add that too. 80% CMOS said 2 years later. Muffin218 says, you can tell she's heard Sonya and him on the phone calls. Talks with TK said, is this the what you blowing fur call? Who knows? I know. I don't think the one leg off is in this one. I think it's in when he calls back. I don't know if that's a this call or if it's a separate call. I can't remember. Black but not bitter said in June of 2023 these calls were not on YouTube. Oh, okay. Oh, you're right. You're right. Wow. So she was actually okay. Tell me that part said, why is he talking like he's giving her permission? Because that's how he is. Okay, Victor DeVille said the one leg off is the second call. Okay. And Shirley's divorce finally said, you're right about that. Ain't nothing about you normal.
Okay.
Now, that's fine with you?
I mean, what do you want me to say? What is it that you want me to say? I can only tell you how I feel. I just, I'm just.
I'm good. Okay, how is Debbie doing? Debbie doing okay? Is she
Yeah,
okay with you?
thank God for her.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. I'm thankful for her as well. So I'm just saying, I'm good. So you're good. I'm good. You say you're burnt out. That is fine. I'm good at that. I heard it from your mouth. I don't need it from nobody. I'm good. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I'm not none of that. I'm not disappointed. I'm not none of that. This is normal.
Yes, you are.
This type of situation. This is normal.
Yeah, it's just not my life. It's just too crazy. It's just too freaking crazy. I can't. This is, I got too much for me.
No, I get it. That's fine. That's fine. I appreciate you. I appreciate everything you've done for me. I appreciate your faith, your effort. I appreciate all that. I tell you that all the time. So I do appreciate it.
No, you don't.
So I just want to let you know that's where I love you, not mad, not upset, not disappointed, none of that.
Well, I would be.
What you say?
I don't know why you would be. Anyway.
No, I'm not. I'm just concerned about you.
Mm-hmm.
I've been through a lot of shit in life. A lot.
Yeah, so have I, and this is like.
I get it. You didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up.
No, I did not.
Okay, but you are married, so if you don't want to be married, and this is what you're dealing with in your marriage, that is fine.
I know that part. You don't have to tell me that part. I don't need you to tell me that. I just really don't.
No, I'm just
I don't
trying
need
to
you
get it
telling
straight.
me
I want
that.
to have peace. I don't want to be a burden in your life.
But you're not, that, okay. All right, just say what you have to, let you finish.
Yeah. I just want to make sure I just need you to be at peace. I don't want to be caused to making nobody miserable because of what I got going on, for what I have going on.
It's a little late for that. It's a little late.
No, it ain't, because when I first got started this journey is locked up shit. I told you, you can hang with me, or hey.
No, you just.
You said, oh, I'm not ready for that. That's exactly what you said. Oh, I don't think I'm ready for that. I'm not ready for that. That's exactly what you said. I have a photographic memory now. If I ain't got nothing else, I got a memory. I have that.
Okay.
What I'm saying is to you is that
he's got a photographic memory. Bible lady, I saw that. How adorable. She looks like Shirley Strawberry. Thank you. CJ said, why did Legacy laugh when it fell off the wall and I started screaming? What was it? Hope it wasn't one of them see-through lizards.
I'm cool. I just want to hear your voice and hear you.
Yeah, because I thought it was behind you. Yes, if I said that, it was because I thought all that was behind you.
Nope.
What was all behind me?
The jail and all that stuff.
I'm talking about last year. I'm talking about when I first came in this place. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, she's talking about 10 years ago.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I already know how this goes. This break out families here a lot. You cannot defend yourself from me here at all.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is. So, I get it. I definitely. You think I didn't know that part? Yes, I did. So, I'm good.
I think you didn't know what part.
That this would be overwhelming for you.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I know that. I told you that. See, one thing I do know is I'm not a fool.
That's debatable.
I do believe in God. They let my co-defendant go. Okay, and I'm next. Okay, I figured it all out. They use me as a fucking guinea pig. So I know what I got to do. I'm just gonna keep my faith and let things move accordingly.
What would he be a guinea pig for? He said they used him as a guinea pig. For what? They're not running any kind of scientific test on him. Unless they wanted to add new words to the dictionary, I can't see what this man would be a guinea pig for. So this was just dumb.
So, like I said, I ain't mad. You cool. Do what you got to do. Get your peace. Life is good. I just want to hear your voice and hear it come from you. I don't need to hear from you. I need none of that. So I know you text me. I know when David texted me, it was you texting me. So I'm cool with that.
Yeah, it was me. Yeah.
So it's fine.
Why would Debbie be texting you?
Because somebody texted me and I asked you, I said, did you text me that message? She said, no, I got the same message you got. It was some old text about something.
He lying.
Something. You said you got it too. I said, I can't send it like that. It's like a friend.
A crash dummy.
A screenshot with a message.
Oh, when she was sending pictures, yeah. It was a screenshot, not words.
Yeah, I don't have that. So, yeah, I know I'm almost out of here. I already know that. So.
Well, praise God.
Yeah, so I'm good. I'm straight. I'm going to do what I got to do and continue keep my faith up and keep strong. Here strong. So, it's okay. You had me thinking that you're going to get put out. This shit raggedy. That's what I'm thinking.
It is. It is. I mean, I'm not trying to make it any more miserable for you being where you are.
Listen, I'm not miserable. I'm not miserable at all. I know what's going on.
No, I'm not saying you're miserable, but I'm just saying the situation isn't the most ideal. You're in jail. Come on. That's what I'm saying.
Now, listen, if I didn't love you, I wouldn't give a damn. But if I love you, I have to care about you. That's automatic. So if I can't do nothing now, at least I still know which way, what's left or right. Okay? That is normal. That's important. That's just me. I'm a different kind of man. So, yes, I do worry. There ain't nothing I can do, but I can talk to God. If he listens to my prayers, then, it's cool. I pray for you before I pray for myself. So it is what it is, because you're a kind-hearted person. I know all of that. So
I pray for you before I pray for myself. And I'm shining off my trumpet for St. Peter to blow, because freedom coming soon.
It is what it is.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's kind of all I got to say.
Okay.
If you want to get out, you
Oh,
continue doing what you're doing. Just live. I always tell you, just live. Don't let nothing else stop you from living, because you ain't got but one life.
yep.
Just live. Just live. What
Mhm.
you praying for? What you blowing for?
Okay, so this what you blowing for? Cause I'm sick of you, nigga.
Because I wanted to at that moment.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I thought something was wrong. I thought it was something. But it's okay. It's all right. Everything be
Mhm.
fine. Yeah. Everything be fine. So is that
Okay.
it? That's all you got to say?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's all kosher.
Pretty much. I mean, what else is there for me to say? I don't really have anything more to say. I
Oh,
just
okay.
don't, you know.
I know you don't. I know. It's hard to talk to somebody who's locked up in jail. I get that part. I understand. I get it. I understand.
Yeah, I do look forward to the day that I can sit down and just talk to you. You know, without all of this and everything. I do look forward to that day.
Oh, okay. It's coming. Don't worry.
So I'm kind of with Miss Matt about music's theory that Krill had by then done told her about Sonya, because when I heard, because we've been listening to these calls for a while, so it's kind of sometimes you forget the time frame. So if we really think about this, these calls were not even on YouTube at this time. What is it that pissed her off so much like this, that she's not stand by your man, that type of thing? You really got to just think about that. I mean, because you hear the disdain in her voice. And when I heard this before, I'm thinking, when she says, "Oh yeah, I would really love to talk to you without all this," I'm thinking without YouTube being in our business is what I'm thinking. But these calls weren't even on here at the time of this call. So what is she really talking about? So I'm with you, Miss Matt, about music. I think Krell might have told her about Sonya. And remember, we was all kind of debating and still not really sure. Some of us felt that Sonya had reached out to her pretending to be one of Krell's employees. I mean, that's never been proven or disproved, but I just know that's been in the forefront of some of our minds. Bella says he's so aggravating. Why she faking like him on the calls before? Shirley's divorce finally says she's blowing because you're on her damn nerves. Tanya B says while he's getting mad at Shirley because she's fed up, he's been seeing Sonya weekly at jail visits. The nerve. Vic to the Veil said Krell most definitely told her. At least there was a third party being too involved. Mimi says, I think she knew about Sonya from someone. See, I don't think she would know about her. And when I heard this call, I'm thinking, okay, she don't know because these calls are on, she knows because the calls are on YouTube, but at the time of this call, they weren't. So this makes me listen and all, with a different mindset. Rossi said, remember she asked him about who he'd been talking to because the money was all right. And I forgot what lie he told. Vic to the Veil said, listen, she was cool with him until the end of May. Then all of a sudden she went to brunch with Krell. Then she was pissed with Nesto. Miss Mad About Music said, girl, that day ain't never gonna come. Nope. Freedom is not coming soon, no matter what you think. AK's POV said, remember the first phone calls from prison call was with Lamont saying, oh girl call from California and told her everything. Yeah, but I never really, like, who was in California to call. I mean, well, I know Shirley probably knows people everywhere, but I remember that call too.
I'm
No.
not worried.
It's
I'm
coming.
not worried. I'm not worried.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, I love you. Have yourself a wonderful day today, the best you can.
Okay, you too.
Bye.
Tell everybody say what's up, and she have a wonderful day as well. I get it.
Okay. All right. I will.
All right, bye. I don't know if Dre's still on the phone or not.
Well, he said he was going to mute it. He might still be on there. It's just muted.
Oh. Okay. So you going walking? Y'all doing y'all exercises, or what y'all doing?
No, just getting fat.
No, y'all ain't. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. You're not going to let yourself get like that. No. You can do better than that.
All right.
Yeah, you can do better than that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then. You enjoying your grandkids?
Yeah, when I see them, I enjoy them very much. My daughter, my grandkids, I love them all, and I enjoy them all.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm glad that y'all killing, y'all getting y'all life back together, and I'm glad for that. I'm happy for that. Happy for y'all all of that. Yeah, just spending time, y'all getting to know each other again. That's good. That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I definitely don't want to be in the way of nobody trying to keep the relationship together and stay bonded, because I ain't gonna get my blessing. I always told you that.
Yeah.
Y'all remember he said that when he got out, he was going to put a stop to everything, her paying Sheridan's rent and all that. Remember, he talked all that trash and said that's what he was going to do when he got out.
Absolutely. But
okay.
Oh, by the way, people are saying, some people are saying Dominique was in California. AK's POV said, I don't know. Dominique was in Cali. I didn't know Dominique was in Cali, but Shirley knows her. Yeah, so that does make sense. Victor DeVille said at Legacy Moon, I found a call where Nesto said the same getting fat comment. Shirley had been told something and remembered a lot of lies he told. Yeah, I remember that too. I do remember that. CJ said Shirley sold her house for some reason. The buyer turned around and sold it for 500,000 more than what they paid Shirley. I wonder why she had to sell it. I often thought that it had probably had something to do with some kind of troubles he got in before, but who knows?
no, you gonna say something?
No, I wasn't.
Yeah. Okay. Well, like I said, I ain't gonna hold you up. I know you ain't got much to say. I get it. I'll talk to you soon. Love you very much.
All right. I'll see you later. Talk to you too. Bye.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Now, we can do this second call if you guys want to go ahead and push through, or I can stop it and we can do the rest tomorrow. Y'all just let me know what you want to do. Miss Mad About Music said old girl called old girl in California and told her everything. That's still a mystery to me. Victor DeVille said, I think he handled the house sale and ran through that money. Black but not bitter said, fun fact, I drove past Vent Creek Manor's house yesterday. It's less than 5 minutes from my home. It's a scary thought to know that you did not live that far from this man. Isn't it creepy? So y'all saying go for it. Y'all saying y'all up. Okay, I'll do it. Miss Mad About Music said she was short and snappy with that comment about the kids, grandkid. Yes, she was. And Sheridan told some things too. I also think, her saying, oh, we're sitting around getting fat. That was very telling. Very, very telling. Hey, Aaliyah TV. So we're going to do this. We are going to do this. And I know Southside Chi-Town is down because she's always down for us to be here for 12 hours.
This next call was made about 3 hours after the last call you heard.
3
Shirley
hours.
is added to the call once again, and you will hear Ernesto try to give her an ultimatum. Take a listen.
Oh. Hey, you had time to put some money on that? I don't want to get cut off.
Put some money on what?
On your phone. You said I got
It already accepted it.
Oh, okay. All right, so what I want to do is I want to call.
It said I got $4 more left.
Oh, okay.
So I'm probably about to put some on after this call right here. See, I don't know what it costs every time you call.
Okay. Well, yeah, I need to call her one more time because I need to prepare myself for what I'm doing. Yeah, because she said she's done with jail shit, and when I do get out, that shit ain't gonna be done with. So I don't want to. I gotta prepare myself where I want to stay at. I don't want to deal. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put nobody. I don't want to be uncomfortable. What I got to go through. She don't understand that leg monitor shit, all that. I don't want to. Of which I already got somewhere to go anyway. I'll put you up on that in a minute. About your
Oh,
wife.
God.
What you mean?
Hold on 1 second. Let me pull over, because I'm getting ready to leave this place. Hold on, Nesto. Hold on.
Okay.
This man trying to
Fuck
work
around
his
this
good
place.
job, and he
Yeah,
got to
hold
put up
on.
with this
Make
foolishness.
sure I don't tear up my mud flap. All these potholes in the
Yeah,
car.
don't do that, sir. We know how you cut the food out the mud flap. You know.
Yeah, well, we know how you is about your,
Yes, sir.
you know how you is. When they don't fix your trailer right, your truck right, you be walking around with a cup of coffee with them boots on. You ready to fight, folks.
Yeah, I got coffee in my hand right now. Wind up. Don't walk around the goddamn spot 50 times.
Yeah, I know you're hot.
Oh, yeah,
You can't do nothing.
I'm hot.
Yeah, you can't do nothing.
Can y'all remember there are multiple times that this man said he hasn't had coffee since he's been in jail because of the way coffee tastes. So now he's saying he's walking around jail with a cup of coffee in his hand. Like, can you walk around jail with stuff in your hand? I thought you can only eat stuff in your cell or in the child. Like, you can't be standing up at the phone with coffee in your hand. This man, Muffin 218, said he can't stay with Sonya because of her felony. He can't stay with any of them. So where was he really going to go? Because you have to give that address, and they want to know who is at that residence. So anybody the only person he could stay with that he knows that ain't a felon is Shirley. Go figure.
So you feel like you're being hounded.
Yeah, did you show right? My partner knows his partner. Ooh wee.
You show
Yeah,
is
I
right.
used to walk around the yard with you. I ain't know the dad them that just came around you when you got some money.
Yeah.
All the motherfuckers you be hanging with. I mean, I was there. Nesto.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, they ain't got no real experience, you know. Yeah.
No, they don't. You keep me in check now.
Hold on for me 1 second. Hold on.
All right.
Hold on.
Know, AK's
Girl,
POV.
might not accept this phone call no more. Let me see what she say. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
You can eat in your cell because they be buying food like Top Ramen and stuff like
I bet she
that.
said this doggone bitch. She gonna live right here and block me. Hold on.
She is after this call.
Okay, Nesto.
Hello.
Nesto.
Yeah.
Yes, I got somebody on the phone.
Okay. I don't mean to worry, sir. I just gotta talk to you one more time for the phone to get cut off.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on, Shirley, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, hold on. Let me move the phone, guys. Hold on.
Wait, before she starts, Rossi said, I didn't think he got as much time as he does on the phone. I was wondering that same thing because him and Sonya talk for a very long time. I mean, even though sometimes when we hear these calls, it's maybe like sometimes 2 or 3 calls in the call, but just think about it. He's on the phone. Maybe a lot of people there don't have the money to make calls. So maybe that, but I just know I'm only going by what I've seen on TV. You know, there's always a line at the prison phone and somebody beat you up because you're taking too long. And when I worked for corrections, I really can't remember. I only like been through the whole prison one time. But other than that, I was doing pretrial, so I would just be in an interview room. So I don't really know how that works. AK's POV said Dre is hilarious. Miss Mad About Music says that Victor DeVille, yes, he sure did. Ain't have power. The first, not a red cent. Bible Lady said Wade Wilson's cell is disgusting as hell. Food, use Q-tips, pissy mattress. Ew.
Okay. All right. So.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm here. So you don't have to really comment on that. I just need to answer. I'm gonna say what I got to say because it's very important because I know it's gonna go down in the next 2 weeks. So I need to know, and I don't need to be uncomfortable, and I don't need to make you uncomfortable. Okay. So that means that I need for you to text me if you can, please. If you're done with the situation, please let me know so I'll know what I need to do, prepare myself when.
I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable as he proceeds to make her feel uncomfortable and aggravated.
I get ready to bond out and get out. The jail stuff is not over with. It's not going to be over with. Okay? It's not going to be over with. It's going to take a minute. And the process is why. Because of other things included in this. And I can't let it go like that. I can give these folks a year of my time life for free. So it's not going to be over with. Okay? So I'm just letting you know that.
It's not going to be over with.
No, ma'am, it's not. That means that bond out. Okay? I have not been indicted. None of that. Okay? They have not brought it to the grand jury.
Well, I thought you were indicted. I thought you were.
No, that's on one charge. One charge. That was one charge.
Okay, well, you have been. You have been. Okay.
No, ma'am. No. that in one charge. That's what I'm going to court for on the 13th. Okay, they have to throw it out or go to jury.
Shirley said it don't matter if it was one charge or 15 charge. You indicted. You know, it's funny how he tries to take the facts and twist them in his favor. Indicted is indicted. It doesn't matter how many. I saw something in here about the honor dorm. He got kicked out of the honor dorm because of those serious, the big boys. He got kicked out for those because he had those, if I'm correct.
Trial, one or the other, but I still have not been indicted
Okay.
on those other charges. Okay, and the other
Okay.
charge is with your little people. You understand what I'm saying? Your people.
Okay.
You got it?
He acts like that's a
Yeah,
flex.
of course.
Okay, so and I just don't want to make nobody uncomfortable because I'm going to another level. Okay, and if this is not for you anymore, I can understand it, and I have to respect it.
Right.
But I'm not laying down for nobody. Nobody.
Well, here's the deal. I'm not gonna. I can't be pressured into knowing what I'm going to do or anything about anything. But I don't want you asking me what am I going to do? What am I going to? Because I don't know. You know, I'm doing what I know. That's all I got to say. I want you to get out. I want us to.
Listen, what I'm saying to you. What I'm saying to you, you're saying that you can't deal with this jail situation, my situation. I'm getting out. It's not going to be over with. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Okay.
You're getting out, and it's not going to be over with.
Gotcha.
No,
I understand, but
yeah, and it's going to bring more drama. It's going to bring more drama in your life. That's what I'm trying to say.
Really?
News media and all. I'm not playing, Shirley. I'm not playing. I'm not.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah. I don't want that in my life. I just don't. I don't want news media and all that. What for? What?
Shirley.
No, I don't want all of that. I don't know.
No. You don't. I don't think because you're not watching. I'm in Fulton County Jail. This is the jail where everybody's dying. Staffing. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what I'm dealing with. So.
Okay, he was not in Fulton County Jail at this call. Am I correct? He was already at Cobb. He is a Fulton County detainee, but he's being housed at Cobb. And if I am not mistaken, in Victorville, you probably know, or Southside Chi-Town, he was already in Cobb County when this call. Yeah, he would have had to been because remember, it took forever for us to get some Fulton County calls. So yeah, he was in Cobb County. Thank you, Say J. So yeah, you are housed at Cobb County. You are a Fulton County inmate, but you are housed at Cobb. So it doesn't matter what's going on in the news with the people at Fulton County. You're not there.
You don't know. Okay, because you're not looking.
Well, I thought you were in Cobb County. County.
Jail to jail. Okay, jail to jail. You got homosexuals free now. It ain't the same no more. It's not the same. Men not men no more.
We got men ain't men no more, but we gotta have. What do you say? Wait, I'm sorry, y'all. Just a smidge. Homosexuals are homosexuals.
I don't want that in my life. I just don't. I don't want news media and all that. What for? What?
Sure.
No, I don't want all of that. I don't know.
No. You don't. I don't think because you're not watching. I'm in Fulton County Jail. This is the jail where everybody's dying. Staffing. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what I'm dealing with, so you don't know. Okay, because you're not looking.
Well, I thought you were in Cobb County. County.
Jail to jail. Okay, jail to jail. You got homosexuals free now. It ain't the same no more. It's not the same. Men are not men no more.
Homosexuals are free now. Men's ain't men's no more. Jail is jail.
Trust me when I'm telling you. It's nothing what you think it is. So what I'm saying to you,
I don't think it's. I don't know what it is because I don't know. Only.
No.
Yeah.
You don't have to. All I'm going to say is right now, I'm just trying to get a clear understanding. I need to know where I'm going. If you're not comfortable and you don't want me to stay with you, I need to know that now so I can prepare myself. I'm not going to wait till the last minute. If we're married or we're not married or you're happy or you're not, it's no. I'm not trying to.
Rossi, what don't you understand? He said homosexuals are free now. And jail ain't jail. Jail is jail. I'm sorry, jail is jail. And homosexuals are free.
I get a clear understand where I'm going. Okay, I can't control your life. I can't control nobody but mine right now about this situation. You've done your part. I appreciate that. Okay, you at a standpoint, you're done. To me, I have to sit here and accept that as a man. I can't sit here and sugarcoat shit and play with my feelings.
Right.
You done told me what it is. But what I ain't gonna do is get out of here and look at you sideways, because in my mind, it's like a little boy. When a mama got there and say, "Fuck the son," I don't want to deal with you and going on with the boyfriend instead of dealing with the son and his emotions. Men, we get like that. We get like that, and I don't want to look at you like that. You see what I'm saying? So we marry each other for better or worse, but I can't make you miserable. I don't want to do that. And I'm not going to do that, and I'm not going to be uncomfortable staying with you and you looking at me sideways because you out here with your life. I want you to continue life. I don't want to sit here and throw it off. I'm not asking you to divorce me. I'm asking you to do what you think is right for yourself at the moment, because you already made that.
Kimmy, who see acts like they're running to jail. I wonder if it's maybe he's saying that because the like if you're a transit, as he would say, you can't. They don't put you in the female jail. You have to go in the male jail. Whether you're a transit female or a transit man, you have to go to what your biological sex is. So maybe that's what he means. Homosexuals are free. Rossi said he talking like an MFing gangster. He talking like a scared little boy is what he talking about. Homosexuals is running free. Jail is jail. Men's ain't men's no more. Mimi said he trying to make her think he in danger. Watch yourself.
So you already told me that I was guilty. You told me that part of your life was over. Now you're going through the same thing. You told me I was guilty at the last conversation. So to me, in my mind, guess what?
Okay, well, those words never came out of my mouth. So you're putting words in my mouth or words in.
I am?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Did I say you were? I never said that. I never said that.
Okay, hold on. You will listen to what you say. That's what you say.
I know what I said, and I never said that.
Okay, well, listen. I'm not putting pressure upon you. I need to know straight up. Please let me know what I'm doing. If I got a right.
I'm not putting pressure on you, but I need you to let me know. No pressure.
I'm coming to the home with and safe or not, and I can be cool with either or. It's just I don't need to be having my brain scatterbrained all over the place.
Okay, this is what I can tell you. Okay, we are still legally married. Okay, we are still legally married. Okay, you got that part right. What I said to you was, I'll be glad when you get out so we can have a conversation. That's what I said, and that's all I can say at this point. That's all I can say at this point. Okay. I didn't say I was divorcing you. I didn't say I was not divorcing you. But I do want to discuss that because we need to talk. I don't even know, we need to talk. That's all I'm saying. Okay. I haven't spoken to you in a whole year because we can't. I want to, okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, well, make your facts clear then. Make your facts clear.
Well, I did. I thought I did. I never said I was guilty. This is something you.
Okay. Listening in a new light with new ears. She says, I haven't talked to in a year because we can't. When he went to the hearing, unless this was, no, it couldn't be. Because remember, she was a victim and she was on the stay away order at first. So is that what she means when she says we can't? Bible lady said, this is what I can tell you. Miss Mad About Music said he was trying to justify getting out and going with Sonya. Chick-fil-A gal said, but you're guilty. AK's POV said Nesto wasn't ready for Shirley to give pushback. He absolutely wasn't. Vic to the Veil said, no pressure, but can you bail me out from these Gary with the T's?
Thinking in your head.
Well, you should. I got to check myself, but I ain't finna wreck myself, and I got to make sure I know what I'm doing. I ain't going
check yourself so you don't wreck yourself.
On a blind. don't know what's going on.
Well, don't put me in
On a
all of that,
blind.
because I'm not in that. Okay, I'm not in that.
Well, just
Okay, that I'm not in.
Okay, well, don't tell me that you tired and you burnt out.
But I am though. And you asked me what I'm going through. You asked me what I'm going through. Yes, and I told you. Okay, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything now. I told you.
I got that, and I'm cool with it. But what if I was in a fucking terrible accident? I got to walk around in a wheelchair, one leg off. What you do? You can't take care of me? I'm telling.
If I gotta walk around in a wheelchair with one leg off. Hey, Libra Queen. Dimitri McCullum says that man, and welcome, that man is a whole con artist. Lady, please divorce this man. He a con artist, sir. You are not fooling anyone. You need a place to stay. And she is the only one who is not a felon. Chick-fil-A girl said, what the hell? Don't tell me you're tired. I know. How you gonna tell somebody don't be tired? What kind of foolishness is this? He's gonna be walking around in a wheelchair with one leg off. He's got a leg fetish. Everything is one leg.
Oh, no, I'm just one cup fat.
I didn't say that. That's different. That is totally different. It's totally different. It's totally different.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't see it like that, but it's fine.
Well, I can't help how you see it. Okay, I can't help how you see it. To me, that's totally different. Okay?
Okay.
Unbothered silence. It's just like a Seahawk. Got me out the bushes. Bella says, right, everything has a missing leg. Like everything that's meaningful or insightful to this man, it's always got one leg.
And until we talk, when we talk, then we'll figure it out.
Okay, right now I'm in a coma.
But right now, I'm tired. Okay? And that's it.
Okay, I got that. Right.
Now he's in a coma. Now he walking around in a wheelchair, one leg off. Now he in a coma. What you gonna do, Shirley? I'm in a coma now. I'm telling you, I'm in a coma.
Now, it's like I'm in a coma, so you remember I just sit here and sent you that long letter. You have the power to control my life. If I was in a coma, you can cut the cord right in or keep it going. So which one are you going to be? You gonna keep it going or you going to cut it? That's all I ask.
Tell you this again. I don't want any ultimatums. I don't want anything like that. Okay? I've been through enough.
Okay.
I don't. You get yes or no, yes or no. No, don't do that. I don't want that kind of pressure. I got enough stuff going on.
Okay, all right. Well, guess what? The next time you make your decision, you make sure you find your husband and let him know what's on your mind. Don't let it be a third party. How about that? Thank you.
Well, look.
Listen.
No, no, don't cut me off. It's not a third party. It's not a third party. You called. I didn't have any money for that call. You had your son to call me to ask me. That's why I told your son, okay? Not because I called him. He called me and asked me and said, my dad wants to know, are you good? Well, that's what it sounds like you said. You said a third party. That's why he was a third party.
Yeah, you know why he was a third party? Because you should have figured out how to communicate with me and tell me what was on your mind before I even got to the point of me calling you and answer.
Okay. She told Dion. Dion told him. She found a way to communicate with him because she told Dion and Dion told him. I'm in confusement right now. I don't understand why he's in confusement. He don't want no third party. I bet. So I guess when he got served those divorce papers, that was a third party. Bella says she is pissed. Allegedly said Shirley cussed his ass out. Yes, she did.
No. I just got tired of it at that moment. No. I did what I did, okay?
Oh, I know what another thing I stopped for because I got a question. Do y'all think that, okay, he's still legally married to Edith. So does that power of attorney that he gave Sonia even count? I mean, like, say, for example, like when I had an uncle who passed away and, the family went to make the arrangements and found out they couldn't do it because they come to find out he had been married the whole time. Nobody knew. His wife was nice enough to let the family handle it, and after we found out who she was and met her. So I'm wondering, does the power of attorney count because he's still married to Edith? Like Sonya can't really make no decisions. I'm wondering, does anybody know? Champion said Dre is a third party also. Kimmy who said, did they take the leg while he was in the coma? Leg. No, first he lost the leg and he was walking around in a wheelchair, and then he in the coma. That's the order of things.
I did it how I did it, and I'm not taking it back. It happened how it happened. Okay.
Don't make me spank you when I get out. Don't make me spank you when I get out.
You said thank me. Don't make you thank me.
No, I said spank your ass. That's what I said. Don't play with me.
Yeah, well, no, that's we're really not doing. No, you just need to. I mean, what do you want? What is it that you want from me? I've given you everything. What is it that you want?
All I want is a clarification of what you want to do. That's it.
Well, you might not get that today when you want it. You might not get that when you want it. Okay?
Okay, but don't say I ain't.
You might not.
Okay, all right. But don't string me on then.
You might not get that. Okay? I'm going to figure it out for myself. This is about me. This is not about you right now. It's been about you for 8 years or however long. 8 years.
Okay, how about this? 8 years.
It's been about you for 8 years or however long I known your ass.
It's been about me. Let's break it down here.
Break it down.
It's about me right now. I'm trying to figure out what my next move gonna be. That is it. That's all I ask. I'm not finna.
Okay. Well, you have to. Go ahead.
I can't do
Sorry.
it. Hello?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm here.
Okay, I'm not trying to upset you doing that. I'm trying to get the facts. That's it.
Well, it is upset now.
You said what you said. You said what you said. You said what you said. So you need to say one thing and the other. Baby, I want you to come home, and I'll wait for you to come home. And you good. Or I don't know about all that. See, it's gonna be one or two. That's all I ask. I need to know that. That's it.
Okay, well you may not know it right now today. Okay, how about that?
I didn't ask you that. I said before the week is out, please. That's what I said. That'll be fair.
No, you're not giving me a time. You're not giving me a time. You're not doing that. Okay? I do it when I do it, when I feel it, not when you want me to. That's what you're not getting.
I get it. I got it. I already got it. I trust my hand already.
Okay, well then get it and stop this. It's enough. Okay, it is enough. It's enough.
All right.
Now get off my phone.
All right. Well, you have a wonderful day.
I'm trying to.
No, you're going to go on and have your wonderful day. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do.
I'm trying.
Understand what's going on. Okay?
I don't know. You should have had a clear understanding from our first conversation. Now you're calling me back.
No, I didn't have a clear understanding.
And now you're calling me back and talking about a third party.
No, all of that. That was the first call. That was the first call. We ain't talking about the third party right now.
No, you just said it this call. You just said it this call. Okay? You just said it again.
Okay, well, listen.
You just said it again.
I got my answer. I'm good.
Okay. You don't have an answer because I didn't give you one.
No, I do got an answer.
Whatever you think it is.
What I think it is?
Whatever you think it is, I guess that's what it is.
Okay.
But, I'm not going to be pressured. You're not going to give me no ultimatum. None of that. Okay? None of that. That ain't what this is.
I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing when I hit that door. That's it. That's all I'm trying to do.
Just concentrate on getting out. Okay? Just concentrate on getting out. Just concentrate on that. One step at a time, one day at a time. Okay?
Sure. Okay.
I don't have any answers for you that you want me to say or that you want me to have. It just is what it is. Today is Thursday. That's all I know. I'm trying to make it through the day.
Okay. All right. Well, you enjoy your day. Don't show the others. Enjoy your day. Let the sun shine on you. Okay? Love you very much. Thank you very much for your time.
All right.
Click.
I'm done.
Okay, well, tell Andre. Well, hang up or whatever.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Bye.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn notifications.
The best of the best. Rossi says she was hotter than a firecracker. You sure is right. Oh, goodness gracious. Y'all, we have been on here for a little over 3 hours, and that's all I have for you. Rossi says she was hot as a firecracker. You are absolutely right. Miss Mad About Music said weird ass Nesto. Southside Chi-Town says Shirley, cold blooded. He's so mad he want to come through the phone. And we know Dre was listening because he was able to repeat everything that happened. So we know that he was listening. I want to thank you all for being here. I would like to thank the for the super chat. Shout out to the Marvelous Moonlight Mods. I appreciate you. I've been playing around with some backgrounds, and this one right here, I love the. I kind of don't like the fire, so I got to find something else to do with that. I will be back on tomorrow. Okay. I'm gonna try, y'all. It's a long story why I didn't do, because I said I was gonna come on this afternoon. Child, y'all, I ordered this from this new soul food place, and that stuff was so nasty. I got it. It actually made me sick. I couldn't believe it. I've never had unseasoned soul food. It was a mess. And then my sister had this idea to order African food afterwards. So that's what we've been doing today. But anyway, tomorrow I am gonna try to do 2 lives. One in the afternoon, one in the night, like I usually do. Excuse me. I'm not sure what V is doing, and I am not sure if Native will be on for Strawberry Sunday. I will try to let you know if he's not. But that is all I have for you. Y'all have a good night, and we gonna get out of here. And I appreciate you all for being here, and I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Yes.
Dear Dada says, my name is Nesto William, and I am Instant Man. I also want to let you know that I am Instant Man because they showed it to me on computer in break room. I'm writing this letter because I have a problem with my kidney. I don't know what kidney do, but it hurt a lot, and I don't know why it hurt. I need for you to figure it out because I'm not a doctor. I also have high blood pressure, which is hurting my heart a lot. It make my heart hurt and go fast and beat bump, 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 bump.
Bump, bump, bump.
And sometimes my brain explode. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And I think it's because of my high blood pressure. Now I cannot sit still in room by myself. Last time I talked to my attorney, he tried to show me stuff on computer, but my anxiety act up all the time. My anxiety comes from me having kids at an early age that I had to take care of. My son named Dion, and he got close.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Dear